everyone, I'm Garret Can't, and welcome to the stream. Path of Exile was fighting me there for control for a moment. There we go. Hey. Okay, now I'm having trouble with my OBS, come on, please. Oh, can you just not OBS? Welcome to the stream. Sorry about yesterday being as tardy as I was. The game has frozen. That's good. Okay. Path of Exile has been getting exceedingly more and more glitchy. I think this update kind of broke the game. A lot of people have been complaining about problems, and I've been crashing every time I launch a one of the timeless rifts. Of course, then again, I am playing a character that creates dozens and dozens of undead to do my bidding. Oh, it may have just crashed there. Nope, nope, it's doing something. There we go. Okay. It's fine. I swear. It's fine, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm clocking in at, having not slept for more than 2 hours today. I got to celebrate again on account of birthday stuff, and it was good food. It really was, but I had to wake up super early, and then I got the extra surprise of coming home and finding my Dark Sword Armory sword waiting for me that I've been looking forward to for, I can say, looking forward to since the Lord of the Rings movies came out, although technically it's a little bit different than the original sword. But it's real, so I'm happy I got it. I was so... Hey, game, could you load, please? There we go. We just have to ask it kindly. And it starts up. So I made a Necromancer. I bent the knee, and I made the character I'm best at. The character I'm best at. Video output low. YouTube's not receiving enough data to... Okay, well, I don't believe you, YouTube, but... Or it could just be it's a bad internet night. Been hearing there's a lot of streaming issues happening. A lot of streaming issues. Or it could just be this game. I mean, it is tanking at the moment. It starts out really slow, and then it starts to get its shit together. It is until you touch one of the obelisks. Good God, can I not stream tonight? What is going on? No, it's working. It's working. I don't know if it sounds weird. A lot of streaming issues. Oh, it sounds fine. It just looks buggy as heck. Okay, that's good. Welcome to my life. The life of a gamer. I gotta summon zombies. What am I doing? I always forget when you log out of the game for an extended period of time, it takes away all your zombies. Come on, skeletons. God. Necromancer is so strong. I have been flying through the levels. Just doing what the Necromancer does. Literally letting your minions kill everything for you. Some people say it's the coward's way of playing the game. Let me tell you something. It's awesome. Oh, I think there's nothing cowardice about it. They made this game too difficult to begin with. The Necromancer just evens the numbers. I can also summon wolves on account of a ring. I got wolves there. Oh! Oh, yeah, that's right. You cannot run those. But yeah, I've got spectral wolves. There's two of them right there. Cool, huh? Yeah. That's part of a ring I have. But I felt it was a nice little bonus. It didn't give a lot of stat bonuses to begin with, but 2 extra free minions is awesome. No mana requirement for those. They'll spawn in whenever something dies. I have to kill it, though. That's the caveat. I have to kill it. folks to do their shit. That's not hard to do with this corpse explosion ability that creates flaming orbs which burn through resistances and just murder everything. And I've been passing up on a lot of loot on the Necromancer because I'm really just trying to, you know, go very fur away. So far away. Trying to fly through the levels here. And Necromancer's very easily capable of doing that. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just killing things at the moment. I'm supposed to go kill the puppet mistress, so I think we need to find her somewhere in the... No, she's in the north. Okay. That's fine. I can totally do that. I gotta find that area that this connects to, though. See, I love, too, that these orbs track an enemy. They don't count as minions, sadly. That would probably be really overpowered. They got my minion modifiers. Can you imagine? Crazy orbs of fire just following my enemies, ripping them to pieces. Quite fun. There is an Abyss Rift there. They're not as valuable to me as this character, as my Spectral, Spectral Throw character was, sadly. Okay. Let's, burn everything alive. See, the more things die, which they do quite a lot, I can just keep summoning corpses and summoning fireballs. Half the time I'm not even seeing what's happening. There's the Abyssal Trove. I didn't realize it was already over. Wow. Chaos Orb. Not bad. No Chaos Gem. Sorry, no Abyssal Gems. I don't see a single one. That's really disappointing. You know? Those are really nice to get. I don't need them, though, as much. Not in this character. I mean, one might be nice, but... don't necessarily need it. Okay, I gotta be careful. This can actually crash my game. I'm not kidding. Something to do with the connection. It thinks that you're, lag switching or some bullshit like that. So we're gonna get away for a moment. There we go. I have to actually hold back, which is kind of the opposite of what you're supposed to do. So I have a huge complaint. The Path of Exile killed me. Found an enemy that can kill me. That's good. Means I'm starting to get a challenge. Small complaint, Path of Exile team. If you make your encounters impossible for Minionmancers to summon their hordes to take down your minions that are intended to... You have to kill as many as possible. There's achievements for that. But I can't go full ham on it. I literally can't, or I'll crash the game. So please. Help me. Help me help you, game. Please. Let me get the stuff. See, I could have gotten so much more loot. But I had to be conservative about what I placed and where. Damn it. Damn it. I'll try to do more the next time and then run away before the time ends, because if there's too many entities on screen, it's like it can't keep up. It's like, oh no. And then that crashes other people as a result of that. Like, it's causing so many problems on these servers. It's not good. Not good. I have so many upgrades with all my minion shit. Like, first of all, I've got this mace that the main reason you get it is it adds a bonus to your skeletons and adds 35% increased damage total. Then my friend Dranu gave me this, which just gives me a little bit more Spectre bonuses. So I've got my Spectre gem, my skeletons, my Chaos Golem, all that stuff. And then, of course, I've also got the new amulet that got added into the game for Raging Spirits. And it gives them a massive damage bonus and health bonus. They do die, Now they, like, actually tick down, but the fact that Raging Spirits had a limited timer anyways, I mean, look, they're lasting so much longer. That one bird, they'll also vanish if I leave too far away, just like the skeletons, because they don't follow you naturally. But it doesn't really hurt them that, you know, their life slowly ticks down, because they would normally just vanish, either moving or whatever. So when I'm summoning them, I have more of a guarantee that they're going to stick in the local area and just kill anything that gets near me, which is good. Raging Spirits are awesome. Yeah. Okay, just checking something here. Wetlands. We're in the wetlands, the land of the wetness. And something dropped. I've been getting way too many legendaries. Some balls of fire there. Okay, I thought there we go. You have to move through it. It's kind of annoying. See, if I just summon a bit of, like... fire. Oh god, they just rush towards enemies. Those don't last forever either. At this point, there's very little, like, normal mobs in the game that can actually survive me. In fact, I killed Innocence so much easier than I've ever killed him before. I think I did something really right. Also helps to have the Tabula Rasa at level 1. On to level 1, I leveled that fast. I gotta do my Ascendancy, too, if I can tonight. That would be nice. I don't know how long this stream will be. I'm currently feeling good. Like, I'm awake enough to be lucid. I won't be for long, I'm sure of it. I'm sure I'll crash. That's normally how Garrett's streams go, as of late. Is it just me, or has everyone been missing sleep? Like, I heard somewhere that this isn't just a phenomena that's happening just to me. I've heard that a lot of people have been complaining about sleeplessness lately. Please just destroy him. I wonder if she's gonna get to do her full. She didn't even get to do her rotation. Wow. Yeah, I did something correct this season. Holy damn. I mean, Necromancer is really strong. I've just never seen it this strong. Oh, I didn't even have my aura on. I feel like a fool. I have an aura, and I'm not using it. Wow. So I was underperforming. She could have totally destroyed me and my army. Oh my god. Well, yeah. At any moment. You could have just said, enough of this. Didn't matter, though. I gotta watch out, though, when I charge ahead. I'm at my most vulnerable when I'm running forward. In seasons past, the zombies could actually keep up. In fact, they were faster than the player. They'd move ahead of me. It seems either I'm too fast for them right now, or they changed that. Not sure how I feel about that. But then again, I have to remember there's that sword, that two-handed sword that makes all your creatures much faster. Maybe that's what I was using. Yeah. I can't take that. I can't say that now, that zombies will always move ahead of the player. I just remember, you know, they would literally block shots as I was moving through maps. Now, it's funny, too, my minions are my main source of damage, but those fireballs, so first of all, they deal a tremendous amount of fire damage by themselves. They deal extra cold damage. They have combustion support, so they deal more damage with fire. They can ignite enemies, and they drop fire resistance, and then they penetrate through 25% fire resistance anyways. So it's like piercing fire and piercing burning. So nice. What was I leveling next? Let's see, you've got 40 intelligence in a raise. That's 40 intelligence. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So, I was leveling... We weren't taking this because I had no use for it, if I remember correctly. Yes. We were going to get elemental resistances. That's the one thing I don't have. Also, I got this nice little retribution thing. Increases my minion damage, attack, and cast speed. We need the cast speed, definitely. Don't really care about the attack speed, but it gives me a little bit of extra strength and intelligence. Not a bad little bonus. That's also a pretty damn good one right there, Sanctity. But I need Holy Dominion there. Mostly for the elemental resistances. It gives us a nice little bit of extra stuff. If I totally need a jewel socket, I can go get it. I'm not sure I care. Faith and Steel is good. We don't have a lot of armor, but it'll increase armor by 20%. Gives us a bit more energy shield resistance. Recharge rate. And, of course, elemental resistances. And we need the elemental resistance. I went down this tree for the elemental resistances. But, look what we have here. Wow, that's actually not that... Never mind, Devotion's not that good, so... I think we'll probably just get... Yeah, that's a damage tree. So we'll go up through here, and then we'll try to get some more minion stuff. This stuff can be really useful, especially the life stuff. Like, I'm finding having very durable minions to actually be really good this season. Normally I go Glass Canyon minions, only get the bare essentials, and they still wreck face, but they're just the right mix of damage and survivability at the moment. It's really nice. So let's keep plowing along. I think we'll clear this area. Might as well. I haven't noticed my damage slowing down at all. If anything, it's only gotten better. And lately I've been putting points in a lot of defensive stuff. And at level 65, I think it is, I get access to my next weapon. I'm going to be dual wielding, which in itself offers a unique opportunity. I'm not sure if I want to take it because I have a decent amount of cast speed. But we have this right here. And Dark Arts will increase our cast speed while dual wielding by default to 5, which is fairly decent. But then it gives us full increase by 10% if we've used a movement skill. I'm using a movement skill. And increased mana regen. That's really good. Excuse me, that's really good. And Dex and Intellect, not the worst things. We also have increased movement speed and cooldown recovery speed of movement skills, which I think drops the cooldown. This game is weird when it comes to tooltips, but I think it actually drops the cooldown. That's what they mean to say. And even if it doesn't, it makes it fast. I guess it is the cooldown. It just makes it faster. Okay, you gotta be careful not to crash the game here. We're gonna step away. There we go. Didn't crash. No sign of crashing. I've crashed it so many times. I think it's when all the creatures spawn in at once, plus all my minions then begin to just attack, and they then, you know, return the favor, and it just is too much for the servers to handle. I'm surprised I haven't gotten an email saying, hey, are you trying to break our game? I'm not, I swear. I just have a really interesting habit of finding very interesting things in games. Check out my Morrowind series and you'll know what I'm talking about. All the fun kind of stuff. I like that game for those reasons. It's very, like, it's like, oh, how can I become super powerful? How can I find secrets? I want to find secrets. That's what I want to do in Morrowind. Okay, well. We can get a reward at town. Let's also sell some of the stuff we have. I almost have no interest in loot at this point. I have everything I could possibly want. I mainly want to do the achievements for the season, which are very hard to do in this game. I've never gotten past, like, 5. Real shame. That's a block ring. Sorry, block amulet. I don't really have a use for that. And, again, I have so many uniques now. This page is mostly full of them. I also have a nasty habit of hanging on to junk. But that's just me. There's a lot of junk. A lot of junk in these games. And I'm hanging on to it. I'm trying to get to max level and beat the game again so I can join my friend for some of his maps. I know he's been kind of lonely now. He maxed out his character. He did well the first time. I didn't do so well, so now that's what we're doing. We're trying to catch up. I could get more max life. I don't really care to. Spell damage, cast speed, don't really need that. Melee, critical, we don't need that either. It doesn't matter where we go. We have to waste a point on increased, you know, elemental damage, unfortunately. But it's going to get us through here, and then... Devotion's decent, but that's better. I want to get up there anyways. Yeah. It'll all work out. My defenses are terrible on this character. In fact, it's like they're getting lower and lower and lower. I got chaos resistance earlier in the game, and now it's gone. I don't know what happened. Travel through the... I didn't even get the Western Forest waypoint. Oh, well. Prisoner's Gate to the ship graveyard. Cool. Gotta go to the ship graveyard. I believe that's, through here? Break everything, please. Come on, minions. Do your jobs. Kill everything. Yes. Half the time I'm not seeing what's dying on screen because minions stretch so far. That's another thing they don't tell you about the minion builds. Unless you play them yourself, you wouldn't know the minions can attack things well past your sight range. Whether that's always a good thing might not be so good. I do have a limited aura range. It's toast. God, that corpse spell is such a cheap spell to use. In fact, both of these corpse spells are. So I never really understood the value of Desecrate, like this spell here. I was always like, oh, that's kind of lame. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I can raise zombies from it. I can make it explode. And then I can, of course, utilize it as a buff for my minions. That's what it's there for. I just never realized that. I was like, oh, that's such a low damage spell. It only does 137 chaos damage. It's not about the chaos damage. It's about what the spell does. And then, of course, you know, when minions die, they just create a whole bunch of other bodies for me to use. You're a Necromancer. You're a Fitness-mancer. Work out that body. Do it. No, not that. Why? I can get 2 explosions from those individual corpse piles, which is really nice. There is another obelisk down here. I know I saw it. I keep doing them, because that's the whole season thing. Far enough away that things would go horribly wrong. Engineer order. Please don't kill me. How dare you? Of course. Oh! Huh. I just got the thing I have. That's cool. Both these bodies. found out Necromancer can't use Flesh Offering on the Timeless soldiers. I'm not sure if there's a lore reason why, or they were just not thinking about Necromancers. It's a shame. Minions don't get as much love as a lot of the other ability sets. In fact, there's only a handful of minion abilities. I think they should add a whole new tier. Like, they have the capability of summoning animals. I can summon wolves because of a ring, but you can't actively summon wolves. I like to see, like, druidic abilities. Maybe shape-shifting, maybe controlling plants and things like that. You know? That'd be neat. How about summoning a bunch of poisoned flowers that spit at enemies in a short distance and just poison the ever-living crap out of them? How about, you know, a bear, like a zombie bear, it explodes. You summon it, it grunts, rushes towards enemies, and just destroys an entire area. That'd be cool. How about I summon a bunch of falcons? Yeah. Bird power. How about that? Man, I made my raging spirits and ravens. I didn't like the flaming skulls. Didn't make sense to me. I want to summon some angry birds. How about that? Hey, Super Saiyan Rose Canyon. How you doing? What's up, fam? Not much. Not much at the moment. Still lethargic, still recovering from no sleep. Of course, today was kind of on purpose. Had to go places. Gotta eat, you know. Not gonna pass up. Find, you know, lunch slash breakfast slash I shouldn't be awake to eat this, but I'm gonna eat it because it's hot and delicious meal. I'm nocturnal. Being on the sun hurts. Made the choice to go nocturnal a long time ago. I'm not a fan of the sunlight. Of course, was feeling... That's an airplane. I was feeling so good after eating, though. And then, of course, my package came in today. I decided to film said package. That was the video that I uploaded earlier today. I figure if I'm feeling well enough to get on camera, I should. Kind of the whole motto of the channel. You gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta put yourself in that position. I don't know what that enemy is, but I'm dead now. Oh boy. And it crashed. I thought I was far enough away. Okay, we're gonna log back in. Hopefully it's merciful and all of our enemies are still there. Sometimes it is. It'll actually save your stuff. Hopefully it will be, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. What time is it for me? It is about 11:33 at night. Normally I'd be wide awake, but I'm kind of like, bah. You know, just a little bit here and there. Just a little bit. Trying to wake up. I mean, I'm more awake than I normally am. Lately. Lately. The new norm is Garret is missing rest. And it is not good for him. Especially when he starts talking in the third person. Did you know? Talking in the third person is a sure sign of mental illness. That is something I was told. And I believed him. I believe I have yeah, I've summoned everything I can. Oh, I missed some enemies. They run away from me? They're like, no, we don't want to die. You must die, though. You are squishy and delicious, and I must punish you. That is the way of this world. But let's face it, the Path of Exile, the world is ugly. I don't mean like just appearance-wise. I mean it's an ugly world. Everyone is killing everyone. And not even for like normal reasons. It's just, oh, it's their lot in life to be experimented on. Or, yeah, you know, these creatures will rip your face off and breed in your intestines. It's a sick world. I think they were trying to outdo Diablo so much. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just they said, well, let's make up the most messed up universe we can. Let's just totally create everyone's nightmares in a congealed, orderly fashion. How about that? Like, my zombies are meat men. Look at them. They're beautifully horrible, though. I mean, I appreciate dark games. I do. I really do. Okay, now the game will be fine now that creatures have already been summoned in. It was when I initiate them. That's when things go wrong. So I don't know. Ooh, that's what he drops. Okay, I was going to say I don't know what that guy drops, but apparently it's map parts. I mean, it's useless for me. A little sad he didn't drop a incubator. Do I have the incubators active? No, I don't. Okay. People are probably wondering why I'm wearing the belt that intimidates enemies. It actually has a use. It gives me a lot of strength, and if enemies get close enough to me, it drops their resistance to physical by 30%. Not so much physical, but they take 30% increased, and our zombies deal mostly physical. So, yeah. Also, I think that translates over to the birds as well. The birds take 50% of their physical as fire. They deal that much damage. So maybe it's like they hit the enemy and it gets translated over to, you know, 25% more fire. It diminishes, but it's still useful. Kind of miss my Death Walk ability, though, on my other character. But it would never work with this build, because we don't have enough Abyssal Gem slots. You need Abyssal Gem slots to get that to work. Otherwise, you just don't deal as much. It could still be okay. It's not impossible to make any item work. Just most of your damage increase comes from the Abyssal Gems. That's the only reason to equip the Deathwalk boots. Gotta find the ship graveyard. I don't know how good the wolves are, but they seem to do a lot of damage. I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, they haven't died. They vanish over the course of time because they have a very low duration. They seem to do quite nice alongside all my other minions, and they are a minion spell, so they do benefit from all my minion abilities. It means that they also explode when they die, because I have a thing that's going to boom. My skeletons self-destruct too now. Like, they actually self-destruct. Probably should have used my movement before I went over there. You hear that exploding? That's all my skeletons popping. Oh god. Okay, that was... What the hell is doing that? I don't know what that was, but that was an impressive show of fire. Whoever you are, you're dead now. The only problem with Necromancer builds, or any minion build, is you find yourself at odds with what you're doing. You don't know what you should use. Like, my minions are doing all the work for me. What level am I? Oh, I can totally take on the Labyrinth now. I can take on the second portion of the Labyrinth. I beat the first portion in record time. I've never beat him that fast. Second time's always going to be a little harder, but I have faith in my minions. And another reason to take Desecrate is if you need zombies, you can create zombies. Every time somebody dies, I just turn into fireballs. That's awesome. Left and right. See, I can be offensive with the fireballs, and then I can just go defensive with the ravens, and then they'll rip everything to pieces. Okay, so we're gonna be taking Holy Dominion there. 12% to all elemental resistances. And it's mostly offensive stuff it gives us, but it opens up this entire tree, so we're taking it. There's no reason not to. And now our defenses are looking a lot better. I mean, they're still bad. They're looking a lot better. Much better. So much better. Yes. The Cavern of Unga. For once, I want to hop into the Cavern of Warm Fuzzy Thoughts. How about that? That'd be nice. I'd like that. You have stepped in the territory of warm, fuzzy feelings. Good memes. Happy times.
His time has almost come. Then hope will
Yes, I know, Nessa. Goodbye, Nessa. Poor Nessa. This probably isn't the way. I don't care. How fast that guy goes down when my minions target him. Up. See, I can see if there's enemies ahead just by doing that. I can get a nice opener. I haven't had to upgrade my potions in a while. This could be both a very good thing and a very bad thing. The good part is it means I'm really strong. I clearly don't have a need for them. Bad thing is when I'm gonna need them, I won't have the potions. It's just how that works. I thought it was green for a moment. Please don't thunder. I know I started the stream out with like music with thunder, but please, good God. Okay, I don't know what's in the ground there. Oh, it's a giant crab. You have to get the hell out of here. It's probably gonna crash. Nope. It didn't. My specters are dying. My specters are dead. Why did you kill my specters? I have to summon more of those. They're so useful. And it crashed. I went for the chest and the game just said nope. It's only that. That's the only thing. And it's only crashed with the Necromancer. Like, I was doing these. I was doing them left and right, even with a group of people on my other character who's spamming, you know, spectral weapons across the map. But in this game, no, God forbid you have minions. And it's like, no, you can't survive this. No one can. It's not good. It's not good. The good news is my instance was saved. I think. Oh, I am going the right way. The whole time. Good. Yeah, it appears everything was saved. Oh, we lost all our minions this time. Well, that's cool. I love that. Yeah. That makes me happy. I only get 2 specters, right? Yeah. Kind of annoying when you lose minions. Especially if they're really good minions. Or zombies. Zombies are dime a dozen, but specters are pretty good. You can get some choice ghosts to follow you. There weren't even that many left. Come on, game. Really? I'm curious if it thinks I'm cheating because of how fast I'm killing things. It's like, nah, you'll never get the 100 mark because we don't like what you're doing. I'm not. I'm using minions. Did you not anticipate this when you built this game? Or it could just, you know, it could just be a problem. It's just a bug. It's most likely what it is. I'd like to believe they know of these problems. What is this? I've already got the, no. That door's locked. I was gonna say, I already got the Trials of Ascendancy. I don't remember what that door is. Maybe I should remember? I'm not sure. Okay, that boss was nothing special. Another legendary. I mean, there's very little I need now. My build is good. I think my boots could use an improvement, but outside of that, I mean, I kind of don't want to see an improvement for a long time because they served me well. They have really good skills socketed on them, and I'd have to re-socket the whole damn shebang. The beacon. I don't know what that locked door is. I can't remember what that is. Okay. So back here. I mean, maybe I should check and see what that door is. Part of me is insanely curious. I don't remember what it is. That's my problem. I don't know. For it to actually appear on the map means there must be something I can do with it. Okay. Well, the big question is this better than what I have? $25 attributes. Already worse. 38% increased damage minions. That's better, but I need the attributes. 27.9%. 18%. Okay. This one is better, because they don't take nearly as much damage. Even this one's a quality 14, that doesn't matter. Actually doesn't matter. The quality, we're not using it for damage, we're using it for its other stuff. Why am I hanging on to all these legendaries? I don't know. I don't know. No! Oh, I do know I'm messing up. What am I doing? Okay. Everything goes in the first area. How about that? Even though it's an abhorrent mess. Too much shit. I forgot how amazing your hair is. Aw, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I take great pride in my hair. Yeah. It's actually shorter. I got it cut recently. It hadn't been cut in, like, over a year. I'm gonna go try messing with that door again. I want to see if I can open it. I just don't remember what the door's about. I got it cut from a good friend. It had been like a full year and a half or so, or probably longer, since I last cut it. And now I don't have a little creature following me everywhere around on my neck. That's what it was like. But I get tons of compliments. People are like, oh my god, your hair is so long. Oh, it flows. When the wind hits me just right, though. Oh, there's a switch. Oh, do I have this already? I'm curious now. Coral hideout? Oh, I think I do. Well, we'll kill everything in here. If there is anything in here. Sometimes there is. Nope, not this time. It's pretty damn empty. Okay. That's what that was. Alright, we already own that hideout. But yeah, I've always liked long hair. I can hide in it. Since I'm a very antisocial person, you'd think, oh yeah, it stands out. Well, not really, because I'm hiding. People don't often see my face, and I just like to, I don't know, I like to have it. It's like a safety net. But I also like the way it flows and shines, so it's personal preference. I like my long hair. Coincidentally, I like girls that have short hair. Very odd. I'm nothing wrong against them having long hair. There's no jealousy there. It just, I don't know. I prefer the pixie cuts more, you know, than anything else. One of my exes had a very, very nice short hair. Very, very pretty. Yeah. Hair is an interesting thing in human society. To hair or not to hair? It's interesting. People have different reasons for having their hair in different ways, liking different hair, having no hair, liking no hair. Very fascinating. It's the one thing that humans don't nearly possess enough of that we either covet or revile more than any other part of our bodies. Very strange. We are silly things, indeed. Yes, this is now hair stream. Sometimes it's food stream, now it's hair stream. So it's short now. My hair, well, not really short. Shorter. You can see my hair as it looks today in the video I uploaded earlier, where I'm reviewing the sword. It's much shorter than it was. It was long. Like, it was long. It was past my belly button. It was long. Again, I'm 5'4", so past my belly button. What was that? I don't know. It's like almost 2.5 feet of hair. 3 feet, maybe. It's, you know, almost my entire body length. Almost. Pretty crazy stuff. I mean, honestly, I could have left it that long for a lot longer, but I was given the opportunity to get it cut, so I was like, yeah, groom me, please. I like human touch. I don't get enough of it. I'm a very lonely individual. So, if someone says, I'm gonna style and groom your hair, I'm on board. Totally. What happens when you live alone? I mean, I don't live alone. I live with my family, but I live alone. My mind, my heart, everything is alone. So I go a little nuts inside my head. But if somebody wants to make me feel special and groom my hair, I'm very happy to get that. Very, very much am. Okay, so I normally... The beacon. I'm realizing where I am. The beacon is a place I'm doing really well until I get to the actual beacon part, and then I get obliterated. So we're going to really see the power of our minions in their entirety. Hopefully they are strong enough to stay the course. I hope. Normally, there's also a very high chance. I mean, it's technically not a high chance because it's 10% all the time, but there's normally, for me, there's always been an abyssal somewhere around here, an abyssal rift. I don't see one this time. Very different. My soda's gone. I need more soda. Did you know this? Did you know I need more soda? Let me tell you what. We're doing fine. I'm not getting killed just yet. I will when I get up there, on top of the ziggurat. Can almost guarantee some kind of freaky bullshit's gonna happen, and I'm gonna get nuked. There's these ghost dragon things. They really look out of place. They don't seem to belong. But they're gonna be waiting for me. They're gonna be waiting for me. God, my minions can hold their own. Holy shit. fireballs that I'm creating, too. So useful. If I hit an enemy dead on with it, on a corpse, it blows up, deals a tremendous amount of damage. But even if I don't do that, the fireballs will finish the enemy off. Even if I haven't touched them yet, the fireballs will rush ahead and deal some punishment. I can do that, you know, to count my own chickens before they hatch. Let me just spam skeletons everywhere. I'm also getting a massive speed bonus whenever I cast my buff. My green buff, that little red thing. It's really, really giving me a huge edge over these enemies. Okay. Oh, this thing is so finicky. I hate it. If you move 2 steps in the wrong direction, you have a really fast character, this becomes very much impossible to do. Oh, see that? Yeah, right there. Messed up. Well, so... Okay, yeah, you know, I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon. My minions are doing fine. Did a little damage to me. Stop it! And if you sit in one spot for too long, they all respawn, which is more than a little bit annoying. Yep, you won. Did it. Not really. We're gonna do one more. There is one more of those. I like that I can just create those wherever I want to go. Woo! Watch that mana. We need mana. Oh my god, yeah, we are doing fine. We are doing fine. That's normally what kills me in this. That encounter can make or break builds. So I rewatched the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and I thought they were good, but I found out it's just a comedy movie, all 3 of them. It's supposed to be the lighter humor of Spider-Man. I felt that Sam Raimi did a good job of encapsulating that part of Spider-Man. It has its heroic moments, but it's supposed to be more comedy. I wish I had the honor to get you my soda. He said he gave you a speed bonus. I thought he said a speed boner. It might have given me a speed boner. I don't know. What's the speed bonus? Speed bonus. Speed boner? Oh, slippity sloo. Look at bigger. Okay, so we're going to talk to the wannabe, what's his face? Davy Jones. You're the sight that's gone and summoned me from me shelly depths of briny goodness. Arr, I want some fish cheese. Don't be leaving your speed boner behind. Okay. Just realized he kind of looks like somebody familiar, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Kratos! Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll totally stop. He looks like somebody. I was playing that music before. What happens when Kratos meets Ares? Ares kills Kratos because Kratos didn't even exist in Greek mythology. Actually, he might have, but he was probably like one of those lame characters you never hear about. I don't think he did. From what I understand, they just designed the entire thing from the ground up. I mean, obviously they did, but I don't know like if there was even a character in Greek mythology called Kratos. I didn't like those games because of how, like, inaccurate it was. Can I be blamed for that? Because it pissed me off. It was like, no, Hercules doesn't die that way. No, he doesn't do that to Apollo. No, Zeus isn't gonna do this or that or these things. It was just literally Bad Dad, the game. That's what it was. The entirety of frickin' God of War is nothing more than a Bad Dad simulator. Ironic that Father's Day is on the horizon. Play God of War, the entire series, and tell me it isn't Bad Dad Simulator. That's all those games are. Even the new game, it's like, oh, more gods from a different Parthenon. Are they new? Do they have different, ideals? No, they're all the same. There's always some old guy that's angry and stubborn, and he's not getting enough, so he just takes it out on his children. That's all it is. Good God. Dad, new game. A movie. Bore. Bored. Sharpen my axe. I don't want to. Bore. Ow. Sharpen my axe, damn it. Good Lord. Dun, 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 dun. I have no idea where I'm going. I know I have to find the Brine King. And the way that things have been going so far, I'm gonna doubt he's actually gonna be much of a challenge at all. I think we're gonna murder him. I think we're gonna totally murder the Brine King. Again. What was that? I want that. Don't really need it, but I want it. It's mine now. It's mine! Oh, man. Summon my skeletons. Please. Please. I feel like I have a weakness in my voice tonight from being tired. Like, my mind isn't there yet, but my voice definitely is. I haven't talked much. Actually, I was talking to myself before I was recording another video. But still. Not enough to equate to this level of lethargy. It feels like I'm talking through a sock. That's how bad it is. Brine to the Brine King. God, they're shit. Yeah, I'm not having any troubles this season. Now I'm not. Not since I made my overpowered holy shit character. Yarr! I'm going to be touching this thing that'll probably crash me game again. Let's totally do it. I could just choose not to kill as many things as possible, but where's the fun in that, right? I also want that achievement, which you're never gonna get if it keeps crashing. Okay. Yep, there we go. Like clockwork. Every single time. Every single time. It crashes the second they all die. Of course. Of course it does. We knew it. We called it. You crack me up sometimes. Well, thank you. I try to. You should do a God of War 4 gameplay. It's a good game to me. I'm not a fan of God of War. Really not. I also have no way of recording it, even if I got it. Did you watch the Avenger A-Day game trailer? A-Day? A-Day. You mean Endgame, or are you talking about the game that they're coming, like the actual game that they're coming out with? I heard there was an Avengers game, and it's supposedly based on the movies, which would be nice. Where am I going? Oh no, I gotta get more elemental damage. God damn it. I mean, it is helping us here with Volatile Dead. It's not a waste, but it's kind of a waste. Got 20% elemental damage increase. Whoop-de frickin' shit. And we lost all our minions again. Oh, joy to the world. Also, skeletons, please. summon my zombie friends, because, you know, they always go tardy the second the game crashes like that. I'm starting to get a bit peeved that happens. It's like I want to do the Legion stuff, but I can't because that's what's crashing the game. The Legion stuff. You know, I'm gonna do a search right now. Path of Exile Legion Obelisk crash. Legion equals crash. Crash on encounters star. Oh my god. When I activate a Legion Obelisk, my client freezes and crashes. I didn't die, but as a hardcore character, I have to skip the whole Legion content if this is going to happen. Oh my god. 10 plus crashes while interacting with the League's mechanic. So did most of my guild. Hope those hotfixes come soon. Been on for 5 hours, not one crash so far. That's how it started for me, sir. And that's not how it ended, because I can show it now on the stream. Had 3 crashes in 4 hours, now waiting to download a hotfix already. I crashed once, and Steam immediately started downloading the emergency hotfix. It's a game supporting thousands of players that just introduced new content and system changes. Is bound to need maintenance. I really don't see why people are so surprised at this. Hell, if it were any other game, it would be down for 12 hours. You should be happy you're able to play. Oh, and of course, there's the fact that it's free! 20 plus crashes. I think this league isn't fit for hardcore since I lost my second character to the same bug related to the league mechanic. I wish you a great time. See you in 3 weeks or not. Wow. Sad. The Avengers A game trailer is out and it looks so good. I will have to check that out. I love me a good superhero thing, especially if it's Marvel. I love it. I finally got caught up with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, except for Miss Marvel, which was not required for Endgame. However, would give some interesting insight into that movie a bit further. I'll have to watch that eventually. But as for superhero games, I've said this a billion times. There's not a great deal of them, and there's not a great deal of them that are good. And those of us like, oh no, there's lots of superhero games. When I say there's not a great deal of them, I mean games that are actually fun. Because the Superman 64 game was not fun. That was not fun. No one can tell me that's fun. You know what actually was the best superhero game of all time? The best superhero game of all time? It was the X-Men comic arcade machine brawler. It was a side-scrolling brawler. Our dentist had that. We would literally beg to go to the dentist's just to play the game. We begged for early appointments. Our parents hated us. It's like, you know how expensive the dentist is? We wanna go to the dentist. Oh, I bet I know why you want to go to the dentist. You just want to play as Nightcrawler or Jean Grey or some bullshit like that. No, we want to take care of our toothes. Yeah, well, the truth is we did not want to take care of our toothes. We actually didn't even notice our toothes. We noticed the X-Men arcade machine. And I'm so sad because when that practice closed, like they were gonna give it away. I don't know who got it. I wish I had been more aware of how valuable to be. Because when you're a kid, you think all the games in the world were gonna exist forever. But that's when companies got greedy and they started to hoard their golden games. Everyone keeps yelling at Nintendo, myself included. You have a treasure trove of games that you will not release because you don't want anybody having them. Meanwhile, Shigeru Miyamoto and a few others are in a back room in a warehouse in Japan somewhere, laughing their asses off, having the times of their lives playing these games. I swear they play them. I swear they have all the old games, all the classic systems in full working order. They probably have a workshop. Workers only. The perks of being part of that awful company, you get to play the stuff no one else can. And if you talk about it, they kill you. That's why you haven't heard about it. It's a huge conspiracy, I swear. It's Captain Marvel, not Miss Marvel. There was a Miss Marvel. There was a Miss Marvel. If I said Miss Marvel, I'm sorry. Miss Marvel actually isn't that different from Captain Marvel. The difference is that she's nuclear. She's nuclear. But she can fly. She can resist space. She is often depicted with blonde hair. However, she wears an incredibly skimpy outfit. Something that Captain Marvel didn't necessarily do. Captain Marvel also, at one point, was male. They rewrote the character because there were too many guys. I mean, after a while, it's kind of the same thing. It's just another, you know, meat suit, big guy with burly muscles with different coloring on his outfit, and they all look the same. And Marvel didn't want to do that. Marvel wanted everyone to be unique. Excuse me?
So courageous.
Oh, okay. She wasn't talking to me. What the hell, Nessa?
I simply knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Or my husband. You see, His Majesty can never be satiated on his wedding day by one bite. Thank you.
She wants to bone a crab. It's that time I did say bone. I don't know how low I got him. Oh, I died. Shit. Oh boy. Okay, okay, he's strong. Could I please? Thank you. Okay, it's not him that's killing me, it's the environmentals! See, he would be dead already if it wasn't for the stupid thing that he's doing here. See what you're doing, Brian King? You're killing me, man. Ow. I hate this arena so much. This is a problem. There we go. Burn, you giant crustacean. Did you know? This is where I ruin lobster for everyone. Lobster and crab. Did you know tarantulas taste exactly like lobster? You want to know why they do? Or I should say that lobster tastes like tarantula. You know why that's a thing? Because they're essentially the same species. Pretty gross, isn't it? Pretty freaking gross. With all the evolution going on this planet, the flavor of what... Excuse me, game? There we go. It didn't like me talking about the flavor of bugs. The flavor of arachnids hasn't changed much since their sea days. And everything came out of the ocean, so... Oh, joy.
My help is yours.
Sea tarantula. Ugh. That's why I stopped eating lobster. I just couldn't get it out of my mind. It broke me. It broke me. Not to mention, I didn't like how people were torturing lobsters. Like, smash their head in on the counter, and it's like, come on. Dude, just kill it already.
You can.
It doesn't feel a thing. It totally feels it. It's screaming when you put it in the water. What the hell's wrong with people? And then I learned they were also sea tarantulas, so I was like, nope, I don't want to ever again, please. Did you know that DC's Shazam was Captain Marvel before the Marvel's Captain Marvel was out? Oh my god. I did not know.
Black crest.
Wait.
Clearly the old Brian King was...
There's a door here? I didn't know there was a door here. So this guy go... Excuse me? Whoa. There's a door. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, I didn't know that Shazam was Captain Marvel before Captain Marvel was Captain Marvel. Unless you're saying that Shazam the movie premiered before Captain Marvel, which is something that DC's been doing, is they've been cutting good writing and they've been pumping out movies. They want the ends to justify the means, and their movies are shit. Sorry, there's a lot missing. I saw Batman vs Superman because it was available to me at the time. I was like, well, I might as well see it. And let me just say, because your mommies have the same name doesn't mean you should totally call off a blood feud. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh my god, your mommy is my mommy, but not, because that would be weird, brother. But we have the same mommy name. I'm totally, like, gonna overlook the fact that my father is Negan from The Walking Dead.
I was at a loss for words. The Batman Superman movie is so very, and I understand there is actually a sequel. I saw the one and I was like, no. I screamed no. No one could hear me, but I was like watching it. I was in disbelief. My mouth was open. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I have seen. And I'm wanting to believe what I'm seeing, and that's the problem, because it is too unbelievable. You can't do that. You can't just put because reasons in a superhero movie in this day and age. Back in the past, when like special effects were all the rage, Superman blowing on a bunch of like criminals and turning them into ice cubes that are somehow still alive, even though they can't breathe, that was like awe-inspiring and stupid. But no one saw it as stupid because it was the first time it's ever been done. Now you do something stupid like he pulls the mommy out of the hat trick, and everybody loses their fucking minds. Because it's wrong and dumb. It's like, come on. You're about to murder this man, and he has the same mother name. The same mother name as you. Good effing lord. Why? No, I'm saying the Wizard's... I'm saying in the comics his name was Captain Marvel, and the Wizard's name is Shazam. Oh, I didn't know that. See, I haven't read much comics. I honestly, I was the kind of kid that would skip through to the good parts, where the hero died, or, you know, the end. Literally, I skipped all the filler. They're having this epic fight that goes on for 12 issues. When did they win? That's what I would do. I was never a true comic book connoisseur. I didn't value them either. We had a first edition Spider-Man. I don't know. We had a episode 5 Spider-Man as well. Edition 5. And that was recent. Like, that was in 2006 we had that. And we did recognize it for what it was, and we lost it somehow. Actually, I'm pretty sure it got thrown out. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care unless it's like an autograph or something like that. It's really not my concern. I still love autographs here and there. Loves a good autograph, especially if you're there when the celebrity signs it or the writer signs it. That's always the coolest part. I got to shake John Lithgow's hand. I got to meet John Lithgow. Amazing actor, wonderful human being, very kind, very gentle, despite some of the mean roles he's played on movies. Then he was, like, shortly after that, they were doing Planet of the Apes, and I was like, oh, I know him, sort of, not really, but I know him. I kept thinking he's touching Caesar with the hand he shook my hand with. Like, grinning. No one in the audience has any idea that I'm like freaking out, just starstruck. And then they killed him. I was pretty upset about that. God damn it, John! Why? Why did you have to play the tearjerker role? It's so mean. Yeah. To each their own, each story. Again, I'll say this like I said about the Game of Thrones thing. People were freaking out. I'm not giving spoilers, but people were freaking out about Game of Thrones, and the reason they're freaking out is because they wanted things to go the way that they wanted them to go. And I've said this, and I'll say it 1,000 times. The story isn't about you. The story is about the character. Okay, everyone. You know what's going to happen? We're going to touch this, and we're gonna try to run, and it's gonna crash. So let's not even try to run. Let's just wow, it's a small thing. I can't cast my spells. Arrgh. 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 They're not happening. It hasn't crashed yet. Are you serious? The one time it doesn't crash. I expected it to crash. I said it was gonna crash. It hasn't crashed. Game, you're making me a liar. This isn't right. Hey, could I have that, please? Thank you. Could I have that? Oh, it's down there, apparently. Of course. Are there any special loots here? I don't see any. That's a shame. Okay. Intriguing. Let's head over to this shrine. Arrgh! What is this? Brutal shrine. Nice. Got It's kind of cool to see the explosions knock back enemies. The poor skeleton is getting beaten. Oh, you fool! Oh, you fool! No one suspected the powerful Necromancer. I wonder where the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to go from here. I'm very curious now. I know they've got a lot planned in the future, but I'm very curious what other characters they're going to be bringing in. People have been talking about Blade, of course the X-Men. They're saying they're going to rework the X-Men again. But they're going to rework them in a way that it fits the current franchise. So if they can do that, much praise. But I heard another Ghost Rider, maybe. There's been talk of some lesser-known characters like Moon Knight. I'd like to see a Moon Knight movie. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, though, because Moon Knight never really... They didn't show his face that much, so... I don't know. I don't know. You know how Hollywood is. They don't like to not show the face of someone. Then again, Brendan Fraser is in a DC thing, and his face is all, messed up looking. I don't know the character he plays, quite honestly, but he does not look like himself. You wouldn't even know it's Brendan Fraser unless you heard his voice. Oh, I didn't touch that. Okay, well, I guess it's gonna crash again. Oh no! Oh! Well, it didn't crash, but I sure as hell didn't live. Could I, get my thing? Thank you, game. Typically, I hate having abilities off my hotbar, but I've been kind of forced to go with it. That's a Ghastly Eye Jewel. Ghastly Eye Jewels are minion jewels. We may have a minion jewel that we can use. A Cartographer's Chisel. I like Ornate Incubator. Well, that's good. Thank you for that, game. What? No, don't open up my cosmetics. Open up my inventory. Thank you. Adds an incubated currency item to an equipable item. Yes. Do it. Please. I want to see what Santa Claus gave me. Armor, max life, avoid being chilled, avoid being frozen, and 20%, 20%, sorry. Increase min. Woohoo! That is really good! That is super good for us. That's everything we need, really. And I could totally get it I could totally get the jewel slot open. Let's see if there's any other jewel slots here. Not doing more elemental damage if that's what you want me to do. We can't replace that because we need that for extra bonuses. Everything else is... No, two levels. Not bad. Not bad. I can do that. I can totally do that. Or 2 levels. Anything down here I want? You got the minions that block. I don't really need that, though. They changed how the block works. Necromantic Aegis is now off to the right. Before, you used to have to get that first to then get the block. But they said nobody was using that because it's a dumb idea. Which I'm very glad they changed that. Yeah. They changed a few things. And some of the Legion jewels that you can get later on, they impact the tree a bit more than you're normally used to. I haven't gotten far enough to see the Legion jewels, though, and their effects. I don't know what they can do. I doubt there's anything for the Necromancer, though. I'd like to believe it, but everything seems to be melee-based this season. Kill everything, yes. Murder. Okay. Oh, wait. I just realized... God, I'm tired. There's this thing. Yes. Gimme. We'll have to find the last one, too. We are not putting the map in the map device just yet. Manigario. See, as they die, I just unleash their bodies as flaming orbs of anger. Chase down my friend. Nope, never mind, there's nothing there. Damn it. Okay, we'll have to get this abyssal slot opened up in the next 2 levels, or skill book plus level, or 2 skill books. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Oh, nothing down there. That's a really good... Stop opening that. That's a really good jewel, though. We gain increased minion damage. Like a 20% is quite a lot. And we get a little bit of life and a little bit of armor. Which gives us a little bit more defense. In fact, our life is doing really well. I've got 1,300. I picked smart with this tree. Because again, normally I go full glass cannon. And I do realize in some respects that's a terrible idea. Oh, another abyssal thing. Burn them, burn them, burn them. I can't see what's going on. There's too much shit.
Too much clutter.
Oh my god, so fitting that the obscured would drop in the middle of all that garbage. There it is. Damn it. We can always re-roll the jewel. Oh, my minions are blowing up. God. That's nuts. Let me see what it is. Well, it's not terrible, but it's not great, so no. Not unless I feel like re-rolling it. I could, but at the moment we got a really good gem, and we've only got 1 available slot anytime soon. There is really no reason to this, is there? No, there isn't. I should also mention that, Nico, where's the other Nico? There's another Nico hiding on the map somewhere. He's having a giggle. He's having a bit of a giggle. Who the hell is he? I don't know where the last Nico is. I have no idea. I missed something? I think I did. Oh well, it's not a very important mission. I don't have the crossroads waypoint. God, I'm missing things. It's the tiredness. It's the slippiness. And I was gonna say something, and now I don't remember what I was gonna say.
I greet you.
Yeah. I'm trying to identify items that don't need to be identified because I'm a fool. Yeah, that works. Steel skin. Hang on to it.
Remember
I know you can
to
do
live.
something with super gems. You can put them all together and create something awesome, but so I saved them thinking I'm ever gonna do that. I never do. I never do. They just get wasted. We're gonna keep this on us because I don't want to lose it in the sea of bullshit that is my thing. Yeah, of course. Well, we got the locket. Please give me a skill book.
Me locket!
Oh, me locket. Oh, me likey me locket. Yeah, let's get the armor one. I'll just sell it anyways. I don't have a use for it. I could. It doesn't really hurt now, but I just don't care about it.
Remember to live.
Oh, wait. Ina,
Greetings.
Ina, you gave me stuff I need to get rid of. Thank you so much. I am the sleepy. We have to go back down to the crossroads. Wait, what level are we? Can we, no, not yet. Level 68. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Instead of going to the crossroads, we are going to go to the... Yeah, I could just go there from here, because I'm an idiot. We're going to go to the Experience Plaza. We're going to try to do this Ascendancy. This should be no problem for us. We're already over-leveled. If anything, we get extra levels. And we get our Ascendancy bonuses, which will be sweet. The cool labyrinth. I shouldn't have a problem with any of this outside of the traps. Like, I know what's-his-face can one-shot most people, but we should be able to destroy him. Like, absolutely wreck him. Should be. Oh, God. How is everyone tonight? You having a good day, good night, a wonderful time? I hope you are. I got a message. Oh, okay. Someone's just confirming the fact that a ferret is nothing more than a fluffy noodle. It is. A ferret is a fluffy noodle. That's all they are. Fluffy, awesome noodles. That was the Unbreathing Queen here. Cool! I didn't know when that was going to proc. Kill all these minions. We're not doing a full clear. I'm just killing things that are in my way. Also, it keeps them from killing me, so... There is a thing somewhere out there. Good God. I think it's down here. Should be down here. Whoop. I watch out for those tornado guys. They can do a bit of damage when they need to. Could I, like, you know, walk through the trap, please? Oh, that's a, that's a trap within a trap. Hey, a secret. Didn't even know that was there, but, you know, it's a good place as any to check.
Dark influence.
You always deal critical strikes. I don't know if that helps me, but if it does, yay. Ow. Almost died to a trap. Could have lost my gift. Current location. Mansion Passage. That is not where I want to go. Maybe it is up. Only 2 ways to go. Let's go up then. I thought I was being smart by going down. You believe in the power of fluffy noodles? I do. Yeah, see, it's over here. What the hell was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just as confused as everyone else. Okay. We got our shield, we got our minions. I gotta learn to move. He's already dead. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Very easy. Now remember, this is a level 55 area. We're level 58, so we're actually overpowered this time. But I was underpowered by at least 4 levels the last time I did this. And, yeah, the minions are just amazing. This place is Trap City. Not good. Not fun. Okay. We may have to go through this. It's going to be a level of fun and torment I have yet to fully enjoy. Do you believe in magic? Oh no! They could have totally just killed me if they were smart enough. None of my minions fall. Wait, are you serious? Oh, of course. Oh no! It was the traps! Oh, come on, really? Okay, well, that was bound to happen. I said the traps are gonna kill me. I mean, traps are strong. Let's remember they are in fact traps. They're designed to kill you. We lost our buff. Again, I didn't think it helped too much. I think we could get it back, but I don't really care. We could get another one. I'm sure there's another one down there somewhere, but I don't care. I really don't. I'm just gonna speed over there and kill what's-his-face. If I run across another one, I'll be very happy. I don't know what those little blue guys are. My specters are like little balls of happiness. I don't know where they are, what they're doing, where they came from. Oh, superior death bow, you say? Cool, that could have killed me. He is toast. Yeah, he's done. He didn't realize he was already done. Pretty sure I know what the death bow is. It's that same one from before. It shoots more than once. No, it's a different one. Is this the one that shoots just lightning damage? No. No, it's a totem bow. Oh. That's crazy. You could create a bunch of ballistas with that. Iron Commander Death Bow. Well, that's neat. And there's also a ranged totem support as well. You can turn a ranged ability into a totem, so you could have a bunch of those ballistas and that shit. That would be a fun build. It's like the equivalent of a dexterous, you know, Necromancer. Only you're summoning totems. Could you not kill me, please? Not like the last time. This is a much kinder trap. Never mind what I said. My feet are gone. Damn it. Ow! It's unavoidable in this area. There's no enemies. What am I doing? The traps are the real test. Train them as my cause. Dun, 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 dun. Let's please. Do not stare at me, ghoul. I do not want to die.
Oh, massive shrine.
I'm not grabbing the shock thing. This is not as valuable as massive. Hey, and look. Current location. That's the Basilica Passage. You know what? I'll take it because I don't like the traps. It's probably a mistake. Probably a lot of traps there. Probably is. If memory serves me correctly. Ugh. Hit hard, hit once. It's a knockback. Yeah. Increased damage, stun, all that shit. Okay. Prepping my minions for the slaughter. We gotta level up. Let's go. Let's actually go. We're getting that jewel slot for the Abyssal. At the very least, it's going to offer us a tremendous free bonus. Now, that's worth more than most of the other abilities combined. It's such a nice little addition. And extra damage. Whenever we use a minion skill, every time we do this with our skeletons, we gain a bonus to our minion damage as a result. As we're casting our I don't know if it incrementally stacks. I think it only goes up by 20% for like a second or something like that. But as we're casting these guys, and we're casting them really fast, our little pros, we're gonna hit super hard. It'll be unbelievably hard. Hey, skeletons, how you doing? I gotta get some synergies with my movement ability. I have, like, no support gems on that. Nothing that's really gonna help it. I think I could stand to get, like, you know, freezing support or something like that. Maybe some extra damage. Or maybe even, like, life and reduced mana. Decent. I'm gonna open all these chests because I can. You never know what you're gonna find. Wow. It's garbage, so, hey. Oh, of course. Never mind. I read that wrong. I thought it was sending me backwards. That's not how that works. That would suck. That would suck. You can go backwards in this. That's if you're doing a full clear, you want to go back to another area from a different side. Especially if there's traps in the way. Okay, that was fun. And curse. Ah. It's like telling me I should have gone to the left and not here. But here I am. That's a chromatic orb that is actually worth picking up. Please open up to the next area and not a chest. She's gonna drop me something amazing, game. And I want it. I don't know what that opened up. Wait. No! Remember what I said? We can go backwards. This entire area down here goes backwards. We have to go in the completely opposite direction now. Oh boy, there goes our health. Get some life back. Let's kill some minions.
The Ezomite and the Eternal.
I don't care about the propaganda. Door. Where does this go? Ascendance Trial. That's the door. Why didn't I see that before? I don't know. I think I'm an idiot. Okay, there's gonna be significantly more traps. I believe in us. Do you believe in me? I believe in me. It's at 12. It feels so much later. That's what staying up all day does to Garret. Well, thank God some of our resistances are keeping us alive. Actually, it might just be my health pool. Wow, we already beat him. Nice. Another thing I love about the minions is they'll keep on your target the entire time. You don't have to. They do it for you. It's so nice. Okay. The last part. Cool. Please. I should mention, I normally don't use golems, but the Chaos Golem gives us a pretty damn nice, ow? Yeah, that hurt. Gives us a pretty nice damage bonus. This area is prone to kill me. Like it did the last time. Shrine. Just the lightning one this time. The game got wise. It was like, don't give him gigantic. He'll just survive everything.
You must not be allowed to reach the end of the game.
We will stop. I don't want to go to the Basilica Halls, but I don't have much of a choice now, do I? The traps saw fit to it. You go in the wrong direction, you're already in trouble. Hey, a wand. Don't use the wands. Wands are for damage casters. I can't pick it up. Oh, that's because it's up there. Wow. Okay. What is it? Socket of gems fire an additional projectile. Well, I don't use projectiles. Out of curiosity, is volatile dead a projectile? No. That would be kind of ridiculous if you put that on the Sire of Shards and you were to somehow blow up a corpse where they shoot in a complete, like, circle. I'm just thinking. That'd be neat. But it's not a projectile, so it would never work with that. Even then, there's certain types that just don't work together. Certain things do not mix with certain things. It is known. Don't know if there's anything here, but I'm going forward. I can stack that, like, corpse ability 3 times. Offering. And get so quick. Ah, here we go. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is what makes or breaks our dreams. Can we get our second ascendancy tonight? I hope so. Wow, this is different. I don't remember any of this. Okay. Play it smart. Ooh! That was not smart, Garret. Ooh! Okay, Garret. You gotta stop fucking this up. Okay. Ugh. We killed him. I can't believe it. We could still die. Believe it or not, you can still die. I've done that before. Oh, I was so mad at myself once. I ran into a trap. It was a different arena. Those were different days. And I died. Stop giving me the shittiest reward. Oh, well. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Got it. Chest is locked. Okay. Gloves or boots? Well, our gloves are shit. Our boots, however. Them boots. Why did I ever get rid... I don't know. We could totally do something with the boots. Like, I've hung on to them this long. 16 to 24 cold damage if you've been hit recently. Now, that won't really help us. That will only affect these two spells. That's not the worst, but it's totally not that useful. There's one that summons minions, for instance, whenever you use an ability, which is really nice. We could have totally used a minion one, but the game knows that we're trying to get minions, so... minion life and Invoker. It's a huge increase. Our last ascendancy point should be the Fleshbinder. We're going to make our zombies very strong. We get more zombies as a result of this. I mean, I could always go for specters, but it doesn't really matter to me. Specters aren't the strong part of this build. It's going to be the zombies because I have that other mace that makes zombies gigantic and insanely strong. And this is going to be good. We're not going to make full use of the additional physical damage reduction, though, with that mace, because the mace drops our total amount of zombies by 50%, but it makes them insanely powerful. I normally go Bone Sculptor, but I'm not using the sword. So, I mean, don't necessarily need that. But Invoker has just boosted our build even further than we could have ever imagined. That alone is just a huge increase. Okay. Turn to town. I like it. I like it. And we have just one level here. And we can use this gorgeous, gorgeous little gem we have. He says as he sells it. I hate myself for that. Wow, it has more armor. And it has a ton of strength, but this gives us more bonuses overall, so probably a better deal, but I'm gonna take it away. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything about that.
Remember,
We need better gloves. We need better gloves. Gloves are the weak part of our build. I have too many items. Let's get rid of these, shall we? Wait a minute. That's from my other character. Word of War on Kill. Those are minions. Now, we don't really use Energy Shield that much. But let's assume for a moment I know what the hell I'm doing. I could totally use these. Yes. We need green and blue at least. Sure. I got green and blue. Oh yeah. Armor, lightning resistance. God, that's terrible. And it gives us a little bit of energy. We lose a little bit of energy shield. But We have Flesh Offering, Desecrate. Question is, what works with Desecrate? I have no idea what works with Desecrate. Chance to flee. Onslaught doesn't work. We'll go to Lily Roth and we'll talk to her about gems. We'll see what works. I've also got a bunch of garbage here I don't have a real use for. I end up throwing these out. I get so many of them. I know those are used for maps, but I really don't care. Everyone's so butthurt about maps. It's like, oh, you can't do that. Oh, we have a full fucking thing. You know, why do I have you? I was going to re-roll those into something. And I didn't have a real use for them, so... Put you all away. There you go. There you go. We have some stuff we can sell. I've been hanging on to forever. Sometimes you want to re-roll things. Other times you just don't care. So, we ended up getting ourselves another minion thing. Word of War summons a weapon. Now, I think it'll only trigger when we use Volatile Dead and Desecrate, and if it hurts something or kills it, I don't remember. But that's still pretty badass. And I think the fire damage to attacks kind of stuff and the cold damage additions will apply to those. I don't know if they're considered minions, but they behave like minions. So this could be super good for us. It's a free thing we get. We get a little bit of evasion. We don't really need the evasion, but, you know. Evasion rating is 350. Our armor, we only get 3% damage reduction, but, you know, it could be worse. Could totally be worse. So now we need to get something that matches with Desecrate. Trap support. Throw a trap instead. No. No, you will die. Anything in the green tree. Hypothermia will. Swift Affliction. It's not a lot in the green tree. I might have to re-roll it. Cast on Death. That would not be good. Let's see in blue. Arcane Surge. Well, that'll work. We're using that at the moment. Let's see. Remote Mine. We're not using mines. Faster casting. Of course that works. Concentrated effect. We're not doing it for damage, really. Intensify. Yeah. Efficacy. Don't care too much. Chaos damage and rarity. Efficacy. Skill effect duration. We have Flesh Offering. Cast when stunned. We're not doing that. Increased area of effect. 30% increased area of effect. I don't know if that'll work for a Spell Echo. They deal less damage, but they repeat. That could be good. If that works, it won't work with Flesh Offering, but it will work with Desecrate. Then again, I think Efficacy is better. Because here's what I'm looking at. Increases the damage. Whoop-de-doo shit. More damage over time. Whoop-de-doo shit. Increased skill effect duration. Of course, there is a duration. Well, there is a duration. Longer duration. That works both ways. I mean, the duration on that doesn't matter too much because we use it up. However, yeah, you know, no. Yeah, duration is better. Duration is better because our flesh offering is attached to that. Duration. There you are. Duration support. Let's have another duration support. 51, 53. Okay. Let's, what is this? Jim Carter's prison. It's not terrible. This might take a bit, but we have a lot of these, so not too concerned. We need 1 green and 1 blue. But the other one needs to be red. Ah! Yes. See? Desecrate. Increase duration. And flesh offering. Now that should work with flesh offering. Yes. Bingo. Good. If I had 4 slots, I'd do something like the efficacy or spell echo. Spell echo would really only work with one thing, but it would be decent. It would be decent to see. Hey Lisa, how you doing? You gonna make a Skyrim video? I will, don't you worry. I will. Maybe the next stream, if I'm not doing something with friends, I will definitely think about that. Like I said a while back, I was kind of leaning away from doing too much Skyrim. What is this? Rakalesh. Ralakesh. Okay. Yeah, I was leaning away from doing it because of Skyrim Together being imminently released, and then Skyrim Together got released, and it's a buggy mess. So I think I should do Skyrim videos here in the future. At least a few of them, just to kind of break up the monotony. A lot of people joined the channel during my 28 days of Skyrim series. I appreciate the love and support I've received from that community of gamers being like, oh, I like your Skyrim stuff. And even more people. What am I doing? Where's my thank you game? It's I was wondering why my skills were doing weird things there. Okay, so each one of these flesh offerings will last a lot longer now. We have that duration support. So that was a massive upgrade. Huge upgrade. Oh yeah, I'm able to keep those stacked much longer. Oh, that's so good. I haven't seen any of my minion weapons appear yet. We have Word of War on kill, so we get kills. I am a YouTuber. Hi. I am too. It's a good job. Don't let anyone else ever tell you otherwise. It's a good job. Being able to share your thoughts and ambitions and hopes and enjoyment with others across the world. Oh boy. Do I dare touch the obelisk? You know what happens when I touch obelisks. The game crashes on occasion. However, the last 2 obelisks did not crash. God, we have so many effects on us. That's something bad. Oh, we do have, I see that right there. We do have minion weapons. Oh yeah, there's one of them right there. The little tiny guy. He doesn't glow much. Okay, crash incoming. Nope, not that time. Seems to be doing nicely. I ran out of mana. That's not good. chromatic orb is nice. Hey, legendary cursed wand. What trash. I got it though because I can. I'm an alpha werewolf in Skyrim. Ah, that's pretty cool. I'm assuming you're using that mod that lets you transform into an alpha werewolf? The one that makes you super big and super scary? Which got included as a patch into Moonlight Tales as well. You can become an alpha werewolf using a special plugin. You know what I want to see? It doesn't exist yet. And if I had access to the model, I could totally do it myself with my modding experience. I want to see a Homer Simpson werewolf transformation. Like, I want to see the Skyrim player transform into Homer Simpson. He's got the posture of the werewolf, of course, the animation set, so his arms and legs are splayed out, and his vocals, instead of it being a beast, are all Homer Simpson lines. So every time he attacks someone, he's like, "Dow, dow." And when he goes to, like, power attack, he goes, "Why, you little..." I want to see that so bad. Thomas the Tank Engine, he had his, day in the sun. I think there needs to be a Homer Simpson werewolf transformation. Why the heck not? Now, imagine putting that in with Werewolf Infection mod, you turning a bunch of people into Homer Simpsons. I have an Xbox One. Oh. I never jumped on the Xbox train. Well, I mean, I did the original Xbox. But after the original Xbox, 360 came out, and it was kind of a shit show. We had the first gen of the Xbox 360, so those things exploded, literally, and that kind of ruined Xbox for me. It went to PC shortly thereafter. Of course, I didn't start seriously PC gaming until I got a better computer. I was playing on a laptop for years on World of Warcraft. Pretty much quit World of Warcraft shortly after my laptop had died. It was a fun game, but meh, it had its moments that were dreadful. So wait a minute, where do I need to go again? Okay, we need to go to the Crossroads. Totally need to go to the Crossroads. That is the place we have to go. And I have a wolf tail in Skyrim. Ah! Don't step on it. That's not good. I like that there's so many custom mods for character types and bodies and things like that for Skyrim. Like, Bethesda games are probably one of the most moddable games in existence. It's because they took great pains to give out the source material and the creation kit in which the game is developed partially, which is really nice. I mean, you could say a lot of things about Bethesda's performance in the past few years. One thing they do well is allowing their customers to modify their experience. Unfortunately, and as a direct result of that, it kind of becomes a thing where they expect the community to fix the game thereafter. Morrowind was a really good example of that. When Morrowind reached the end of its lifetime, they wanted everyone to fix all the bugs. They said, well, we're kind of working on something. They were working on Oblivion, and they didn't really talk about it that much until they gave some sneak peeks. I still remember that. That was awesome. But even so, they expected everybody to kind of do their dirty work for them. It's like, oh, you don't like the way this quest is behaving? You should totally mod it. That was unfortunate. Same true was with Oblivion. The same shit happened with Oblivion. Towards the middle of its lifespan, like in between Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles, people were creating massive overhaul mods that fixed pretty much every facet of the game. And Bethesda was like, well, we see no need to fix our game at this point in time because everyone else is doing it for us. Then they created, the Shivering Isles, which was the final expansion for that, and it was the greatest expansion for Oblivion, probably the only reason you should play Oblivion. But there were so many problems that were still existed in the game without modding it. Didn't have much of a chance to go anywhere and see the game the way you wanted to actually see it and experience it. I still remember the werewolves that the players added into that, because Bethesda showed no interest in adding them in. They got enough flack, though, that when Skyrim came out, one of the first things that got leaked was werewolf gameplay for Skyrim. I still remember that. There's a guy called Mang Mang, and he wasn't supposed to, but he released a bunch of early footage of the game. He got a copy from like a friend who works there, and he actually got a position on his channel. Basically, he could never, for the existence of his channel, release a Skyrim video. Ever. Thereafter. He literally got banned from ever showing anything having to do with Skyrim. Kind of a harsh thing to have on a channel. I don't think they can actually back that up anymore, though. Skyrim's like been re-released thousands of times. Lydia has a werewolf tail. Hey, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Super Saiyan. Well, Lydia having a werewolf tail is strangely arousing. I don't know why she has a werewolf tail, but okay. One of those improvised armored butt plugs, isn't it? Oh my god, with the hair. Pretty soon you're going to start seeing actual real-world body mods being more and more of a thing. Scientists and geneticists, engineers, they're working on splicing human DNA in all sorts of crazy ways. I had this discussion a while back on another stream. It was the Isle. We were just randomly talking about weird things. And human, like real human tails could become a thing. Not the fake cosmetic ones that people either plug onto themselves or they graft onto their bodies. I'm talking about your own bone and blood vessels and all that stuff actually working. You could actually move it, that kind of stuff. What they do is they're going to be splicing human and animal DNA. It's now legal. It's legal. It's not illegal. It's legal. It's not that it's a law that it can be done, but it's not illegal anymore. You can splice human and animal DNA now. You're gonna have some radically weird stuff coming out of what I should say is the luxury vanity surgery department. You know, the same kind of people that are doing breast jobs, nose jobs, hand job. You know, not hand jobs. No, that's not a thing. No, we're not going there. The same people that are doing surgeries to make people look the way they want to look, they're going to be working with people who are going to be geneticists, splicing animal DNA onto human bodies to create a desired effect. She is a werewolf. I used to play Skyrim on my Xbox 360. I love it, but then my Xbox broke, and I was so heartbroken for days. Hearthbroken. Hearthbroken. You said hearthbroken. How dare you? Why? You were just waiting to do that. You sat there with that look on your face. You know the one you're doing, and you put in a hearthfire joke. God damn it. Hearthbroken. Hearthbroken. Did your 360 really die? I don't know now. I don't know what to believe. My world is shattered. My world has ended. I don't know. I'm talking about people becoming weird sort of genetic mutants, and you have to bring up Hearthfire in the most cute and adorable, silly, strange-ass way I could possibly imagine. I'm not awake enough for this. You're going to break me. I'm going to be broken. Speaking of which, that Archer looks actually kind of scary. Never mind. Shit. Oh, she's still alive. Never mind. Okay. Yep, she's gone. Awesome. That's holy fire that they're using against my minions. But look, they're still alive. I haven't lost any. I am doing well. Nothing can slow me down. Actually, a lot of things could slow me down, so let's not bite off more than we can chew. Oh my god, sorry. You're not sorry. Oh, I love my chat. Thank you for this. Can I get Morrowind on Xbox One? I don't know. I know you can get it for Xbox. And it does work on some models of 360. Some models. I can't get it. I have actually an Xbox 360 second gen when they kind of revived the whole blowing up thing. Sitting right next to me, actually. I don't use it anymore, but it can't run Morrowind. But the third gen could. Briefly. There was so many different generations of Xbox 360, so it's really hard to tell what can and what won't. Let's find out. Let's see. Xbox One Morrowind. 4K Morrowind Xbox One. That's not a real video. Does Morrowind work on Xbox One? Morrowind is now available to download. Ah, okay. You need to have the disc from Morrowind on Xbox, the original Xbox disc. And then you can download the software from Xbox One's store. That's confusing. You can't just buy it? Hold on. Oh, I'm going to look at the Microsoft store. If it's on the Microsoft store, it means you can get it. Probably isn't, because it's a Bethesda game. Morrowind. Bad news, Daddy. It's not on the Xbox store, so I think you can get it to run... Huh. I think, yeah, it says the backwards compatibility patch is on Xbox One, but there's no game you can buy. So unless you already have Morrowind for Xbox, you'll never be able to play it on Xbox One. You'll have to get it on PC. However, it's pretty cheap on Steam, and it's moddable, so you might as well. My cat is trying to get my ham. No, cat, no, you cannot have ham. No, cat, no. No, you are not ham cat, you are cat. Just cat. You're awesome cat, but you're not ham cat. Ham cat is a myth. Don't believe in ham cat. I love animals. I love how silly they can be. One of my friends has a cat, and the cat is the nicest cat I've ever met, because I haven't had a lot of luck meeting nice cats. This cat, I was spending the night, this cat came over, and I was watching a horror movie, a horrifying movie with just blood and gore and terror and stuff like that. I'm really enjoying it. I'm all spooked out. The cat comes over and plops on my lap. And then falls asleep during the horror movie. There's screaming, there's zombies, there's horror, there's just all the worst, best kind of things that I like to watch. And this cat is just purring up a storm, and then he stops purring, and he literally starts snoring. He fell asleep in my lap. My lap was warm all night. And then there came the problem, like, after the movie, I was still watching other movies. I had to pee. I didn't want to wake up the cat, so I didn't. I had to suffer the entire night. I was suffering in a good way. I mean, the cat was very adorable. He was just enjoying himself. If he falls asleep on my lap, you know, I'm not gonna offend him. But the cat would just not leave my side. I enjoyed that a lot. It feels good to be needed by a small, adorable creature. Hey, I found stairs. I gotta find Malakari's map. Is there any reason to go down here? Is this where his map is located? I don't remember. I'm like in that state of mind where I'm already asleep and I don't know it. Do you know it? I want to be a werewolf in Morrowind. I have 2 cats and a guinea pig. Guinea pig! I love guinea pigs. Good God, I love guinea pigs. I love guinea pigs, Lisa. They are the greatest creatures in existence. Guinea pigs were made to be cuddled, to be loved, to be fed all sorts of delicious fruits and vegetables. Guinea pigs are special. Absolutely love them. I was actually deciding on making my channel icon a guinea pig, but I chose the bunny because the bunny made me giggle every time I saw it. I like guinea pigs more than bunnies. Do not be fooled. Underneath that guinea pig is another guinea pig. I mean, underneath the rabbit, whatever. God damn it. Underneath the bunny is a guinea pig. Underneath the Power Ranger helmet is a bunny. So it's this weird, tiered kind of thing. Oh, such a adorable creatures taking control of the multiverse. You cannot escape my madness. We got a vault chest. Hey, stuff. I want to get some of these gems that they keep talking about. There are special gems you can get. I don't know when I'm going to be able to see them, but... Hey, an Orb of Scouring. That's cool. Kill everything, please. There we go. God, my minions just murder everything in sight. And it didn't crash. I'm so happy it didn't crash, because it's been crashing left and right. Hasn't been giving me a chance to really think about anything. It's just like, nope, crash, nope, crash, nope. Over and over again. I have 2 cats, 2 dogs, and a pig and a squirrel. Ooh, squirrel pet. Squirrels make great pets. They make great pets. You know the reason that squirrels are not something that you can normally get in a lot of states, including my own? Because they're too common. Anyone can get a squirrel. Anyone can literally get a squirrel. They made them illegal because people could literally sell squirrels out of their backyard. And it really wouldn't affect the squirrel population because squirrels breed like rabbits. They are everywhere. The reason rabbits are so hard to get is because they're hard to chase in the first place. So they're illegal. Illegal, also because people eat them. I know people eat squirrels too, but people eat more rabbit than squirrels. Sick. Sick minds. As for becoming a werewolf in Morrowind, Lisa, I was going to answer that question there. When I'm older, I want a pug and a corgi. Oh, yeah! Yeah! German Shepherd, pure blood German Shepherd. Yo. To become a werewolf in Morrowind, there's a few ways you can do it. I highly recommend you do the main story quest for Blood Moon. It's a less buggy way and guarantees you'll still be able to play Blood Moon, which has some of the best items in the game. However, you can become a werewolf by getting your security skill up really high. And there's also a pair of gloves next to the Thirsk Mead Hall that increase your security by 20 points, which is nothing to shake a stick at. Speaking of stick, that's a stick. And you can open up the what am I doing? That's not how you sell. There's a barrow. There's a few barrows, but there's one nearish to Thirsk. It's a little bit to the east, southeast on the coast. And you go in there, you open that level 100 lock. With a security skill of 60, I think you can start attempting to open it with a master or grandmaster lockpick, or the skeleton key, of course, but that wouldn't matter what level you were, because skeleton key always opens things. Anyways, you can end up getting yourself infected early in the game by doing that, but it might bug out your game save, because although they put wild werewolves in the game, and that's one guaranteed place to pretty much find it, has an 80% chance to spawn in there, you will incur the wrath of... one second, let me move this. You'll incur the wrath of the save corruption bug, which is you go to talk to Karsten for the whole Blood Moon quest, and he'll already detect that you're a werewolf, and he'll want nothing to do with you. The problem is, in Morrowind, if you cure yourself, you're permanently cured of lycanthropy. Although you'll get to do the lycanthropy quests again you'll be able to do the whole blood moon thing. Once you cure yourself, it may royally bug out if you try to do the werewolf stuff with Hearsing. You might have to download a fix for that, or just not do it at all. Of course, if you're playing Morrowind multiplayer, many of those problems don't exist anymore, so you can have fun with that. Blackheart Iron Ring. That is such a garbage. You know, I'm going to sell these. I have too much shit. I don't need them. I'm getting too many legendaries. I haven't had the 5-for-1 deal in a long time. $5 foot long. Let's talk to her. 5-for-1? No. 5-for-1? No. 5-for-1? No. 5-for-1? 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 5-for-fucking... No. Of course. Of course. Of course. None of these are good. None of these are good. None of these are good. I'm getting a street bike, and my street bike is going to be black. Cool. I'm nowhere close to being older. Only 13, plan on moving out on 18 or 19. Well, I wish you the best luck with that. I never got a chance to move out because I had to help support my mom after a divorce that happened, and then I'm not even able to support her, so now we've got someone else helping us out. And it's this awful scenario where I can't drive. I've got a multitude of disorders and problems, physical, mental, blah, blah, blah. There's no work around here. It's looking more and more bad for me. So I turned to YouTube because I was, well, the main reason wasn't even that. That was bad enough. I turned to YouTube because my ex and now ex-fiance and we had something happened, and things did not work out. Much to my regret. Not even sure we were a thing. That's how bad it was. But there's no hard feelings now. The past is the past. I had probably the worst depression, and I still have it. But YouTube is the only thing that's kept me going. So yeah, good luck with moving out on your own. I hope your life turns out better than mine. And you never know where your road's gonna take you. That's the beauty of things. You know, I normally have so much trouble here. Does not look like I'm gonna have trouble here. This place is fine. It's gross. There's all sorts of tentacle beasts, but we're alive. But yeah, I've had a rough time. And even when I think I'm just about to fix everything in my life, more stuff happens. Why does the prophecy Lightning Falls have to happen here now? That's kind of annoying. Hey, look. It's that thing we just picked up. Let's do it. Yes! Oh, look at that. Nice stuff. We have 1,443 health. That's not bad. I am 13 too. Ah! 13 was such a magical age. It really was. A lot of interesting things were happening in my life. And then a lot of bad things happened, but then a lot more interesting things happened. Okay, we're dead. Okay, remember what I said about doing fine in this place? That was probably me thinking I had an advantage of some respect there. I now know that these enemies can destroy me. I now... Nope, please, no. Not like this. Please don't. Thank you. Good God Almighty. But yeah, I think maybe the next stream I do, either tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure. I've been missing sleep. I will definitely be playing some Skyrim, some survival Skyrim. Maybe even make a werewolf and see how far he gets. Like, the werewolf characters are incredibly strong, but I always get them destroyed by like running off a cliff or thinking I can take a certain opponent and they like hit me with magic. They don't do well with magic. Like they're so good against physical combatants, but magic users gotta watch those spells. Okay, yeah, that was a death. That was a death. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we're learning our place here. We're not doing well. Excuse me, lightning strike. That lightning was happy. Have you ever seen happy lightning? I have. This is why I love your channel, because when you have a bad time, you still get out of it like a god. You make me laugh all the time, even when I'm sad. Even when I'm mad, which is why I'm doing this. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Super Saiyan. Gets on one knee. Will you top me? Oh, God. How many children do I have now? This is a new trend I noticed. Somebody started this somewhere in chat, like, a month ago. They're like, Dad? Now it's... Everyone wants to be adopted. Oh, no. Oh, no. I appreciate all the well wishing though. Thank you so much. Again, I would have been doing this even if nobody watched, because there was nothing else to do, and I believe in doing something, anything to keep afloat. You know, you have to write in a private journal to keep yourself smiling. If you have to read books and take walks, whatever you need to do to get through stuff, you do it. And you do it well. And I would be doing YouTube even if it wasn't my job now. It is my job now, which is nice. It's nice to be able to say that and do that and continue getting better and better and learning things. But it means so much that there's people like you that want to watch my content or listen to me talk. At least, you know, the thing I aim for the most is being a voice in the room, because I know how that is to want to interact with somebody, or at least just to hear a voice. Just to hear a voice. Because I've been so depressed. Like when I found Markiplier, when I found Kraken, I would watch and listen and practically fall asleep to their voices, just watching these other cool people play, cooler people than I'll ever be, play games and have fun with their friends. It is really sad to think it's like, well, I didn't have any or many friends at the time anyways. So I was really lamenting what I did not possess. But being a voice in the room for someone is, I think, the best job in the world. I think it is. It's not glamorous. It's not, like, noteworthy. I can't brag about, you know, being rich and having a big house with a lot of pools and all sorts of... No, I can't do that. But I can say that occasionally when a person shows up and says, hey, you made me smile. Even once. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I'm glad my life could be at least just interesting enough to help you pass the time. And that's the beauty of YouTube. Like, when I was very young, we didn't have this stuff. It sounds so old saying that, but we did not have it. We couldn't communicate across the internet. Hell, I remember you got mail, and you see a bunch of messages that says, you're the coolest person. You click on it, every virus in the world on your computer at once. That was such a shitty time in the internet. God damn. Or you go to a chat room and it's just bots talking to bots. I'm sure that still happens now, but back then bot programs were all new and different and stupid. They were all dumb. Oh my god. I think you should be higher than PewDiePie. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so, but I appreciate that. Project Zorgo. Join the Yeet Squad. I don't know what a yeet is. People started saying that, and I don't know what it is. Everyone says that now. I guess it's like, it's not as dumb as YOLO. It's like a good sort of reactionary... There's lightning in the arena. That's not cool. Okay, game. Hey, Malagario. I don't want to play this game. Oh, God. I can't see him. My minions are killing him too fast. Okay, he's over there. I followed the red orbs and I know where he is. He's not very strong. Okay, yeah. I killed him somehow. Cool. Lightning, please. Lightning. Lightning. We talk to Sim. He yells at us. That's cool. Where do I go now? I guess I leave. Yeah, I can't see my menu because there's too much shit here. Yes. Okay. way too much. Hey, it's a key. Congratulations. I don't care about Silk's journey. Okay. We have to access the den. Apparently there's a den somewhere. Not sure where. Oh, there's an obelisk over there too. Talk to Helena for your reward. Is that something I have to do now, or do I have to go back here? It says I have to go back there. Okay. I'll figure it out. I am the leader of the youth squad. Oh no.
That would just make life complicated.
The end of
Okay,
learning.
let's
Be kind.
Helena. Wow. She gave us garbage. Garbage. I like garbage. Don't you like garbage? Collect my garbage. Want to see garbage? Look at my
Keep your life
stash.
to your own.
Ah! There's just so much stuff. Obsidian key. Cool. Put that in there somewhere. Yeah. About the quests. I have to go back. I don't have a choice in the matter. I have to find my way through the Chamber of Sins and see what there is to be seen. Okay. Guess we'll talk to Nico. You know, that's a thing. Wasn't there another, like, thing of, sulfite up here? No. Maybe it was up there. It was up there. Okay. We can't go through that door, though, so we have to go this way. Kill everything. Kill everything in sight. All. Thank you. We're summoning wolves and copies of our weapon. Yeah, so this build is incredibly strong. And again, this was just me messing around with the kit. Building my own way. It's working quite nice. Then again, like I've always said, minions aren't that crazy. Like, you just have to think more minions equals more power. Do we want to touch the obelisk? I mean, we're risking it here. We've had some luck so far not getting, Oh, boy. Not crashing, but that could change. Where it all changes. Nope, didn't crash. Not yet, at least. Oh boy, that's a fun one. I got hit by something. Okay. Remember, our minions are a lot stronger than we are. They're a lot stronger than we are. Okay, we have no more business being there. Wait, is there any... Did they drop anything? I didn't see any chests either, so... Sometimes it's hard to take in all that's happening. You have way too many minions moving around, and it creates a lot of problems at times. My name is Project Zorgo, is PS4. So Dad, did you play Marvel's Spider-Man for the PS4? No, I did not. I wanted to. The new Spider-Man game looked a lot of fun. I was tempted to get it. The problem is I don't have a PlayStation 4. I even wanted to do a series on it, but you... Okay, so this is where this becomes a problem. So I'd have to get a PlayStation 4. I'd have to learn how to use the PlayStation 4. I'd have to get the game. Then I'd have to get several different cables to connect to the computer, to then connect... We're going to go inside here. To then connect... Wait, there's one more... I might as well do the quest. Why not do the quest, right? Why not? Never mind, he's not here. We're not going to do the quest. Screw that guy. I can never find him. So I'd have to get the cables. And then I have to get an external device that feeds the live feed from the game and the monitor TV to my computer to then record it. Capture card of sorts, which they can be fairly expensive. Now, I was told by a friend that he had given me an old capture card. He was saying if you had installed that, which I did not do that, unfortunately, you install that to your computer, you could plug in the cables to your computer and have your computer take the share of the load. The problem with that is the PlayStation 4 runs at a vastly different bit rate than I'm used to. So even if I did that, even if it worked, there's no guarantee it would. It was an old capture card. Oh boy, not this. It may blow its own brains out. I don't know. I might not be able to do it. So I chose not to do. Chose not to get it, not to go through that kind of investment, because there's so many other things I wanted to get and things I needed to get. No, the sword wasn't something I needed to get. It's something I wanted to get. But one of the things I want to get, that is also something I need, is another monitor for the computer, so I no longer have to keep alt-tabbing. In addition to that, a recording... I'm stuck on the plane there, that's annoying. I need a thing for the microphone, a microphone stand. Oh boy. I don't know where this door goes. We're just opening it. There we go. Am I actually going to clear this? I had so much difficulty with my attack speed character. Yeah, well, we almost cleared it. Yeah, did a good job. And that was a prophecy, which apparently didn't count because we have to do all three. Okay. But yeah, I need to get stuff for my microphone, so you no longer hear the sound of me banging on the keyboard. In addition to that, I need to get another monitor so that I no longer have to put that sorry excuse for, hey guys, I'm a silly streamer because I have to alt-tab. Like right now, alt-tab. Hey, I have it, super fun. I'm just making you want to play it even more. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. We're all having fun here. I was having to listen to my friends play it too. I watched a little bit of Jacksepticeye's videos on that too. It looks like an amazing Spider-Man game, and I would totally play it if given the opportunity. But again, there's so much I would have to pump into just to share the game experience and then just to play it in general. I didn't want to bother with it at the moment. I mean, if I get a PlayStation 4 for Christmas, that's one step in the right direction. As for recording that's a whole nother noodle. Again, I'll need to get the device to record. It didn't crash yet. Okay. I don't know what it is. It might just be certain obelisks. Maybe it's the amount they spawn in. Maybe it's the order of my abilities that's causing crashes. I mean, that could be a thing. Good lord. I'm gonna take a look over here and see if there's any, I always walk away from these, but there's those unique items that drop. No, I don't see anything. Okay. Ah! Wow, zombies died hard. Burn, burn, burn! Thank you for burning. Look how happy those zombies are. Look at them dancing. They're having a good time. Look at them shimmy shamble. Yes. Ooh, I will have an army to rival the Republic. Photographer's chisel. Thank you very much. We like you lots. Okay, there's a zombie. Hey, zombie. Brr. Okay. Guess what? I'm a good YouTuber. I know, you said this. I believe you. I believe you. I know I'm being attacked. I was being attacked. Wasn't I being attacked? I think I was being attacked. Sorry. Reading. Must read chat. You should do DC Universe Online walkthrough. Oh god, I don't know enough about the game to do a walkthrough, but I do have an account. Ancient. I haven't touched it in like ages. So you're saying it's an amazing Spider-Man game. Yeah, it's like Zaming. I'll stop now. God damn it. Good night. Good night, Lisa. Good night. Good night. Ah, I'll do a happy face for you. Ah. Okay. Yes. So we are still charging on here. Yeah, I want to enter the temple, please. There we go. Alva. That was actually a really good season. The alpha...
Temple season.
The temple season was actually pretty good. It was hard, though, if you were alone. Like, early on, these guys will just destroy you. You didn't have much of a chance to survive. But see, late game, especially with, like, a minion build... Oh, God, yeah, their bodies become my fuel. That's nuts. And we're in the wrong part here. Basically, if you had a friend, though, it became so much more usable because you go in different directions. You're like, okay, you handle this section, I'll handle that section, that kind of shit. And
I need more mana.
you'd be able to clear it in a matter of seconds. I have missed probably every enemy on one side. Yes, I have. We're never going to make it over this, so let's just kill this guy. And we got a stone of passage. Good. So basically the goal is to get the stones of passage to open up the doors. See, we've opened up these two. Well, that's not very good. That doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. So basically you open up these... Oh, no. We have up to the guardhouse. Okay, yeah, now we just opened up the cellar. Alright, so we got that. We got that. And basically you want to get to the apex, and then you end up... Flame golem. I don't need a flame golem. You end up creating a map through those different choices. And depending on what bosses you killed, if you killed them, there'll be no bosses in the map. They'll just be chests where they were. You know, make it a lot easier for you. But if everything remains, it's going to be really bad for you. Baleful Hideout. I think I already have this place. But there are minions here, so let's kill them as well. The Baleful Hideout. I remember a time when Diablo and Bell, they danced upon my gravestone, and I was upset. By the way, my name is not that I am... Wait, what, Lisa? My name is not that. I am PS4. Okay. Not Yeet? Or not Lisa? I'm confused now. Yeah. I am too tired to get into word games. I just noticed that the stream is a little bit behind for me. Just type good night for me. Yes, it is behind. Yes. It's that way on purpose. One, streams are never truly live. They're always a few seconds behind. Two, I have it on max quality, so that when it becomes a video, it's going to, like, when it first gets released, it'll be a little bit kind of, you know, yeah. But then when it processes, it goes into 1080p. So I'm going quality over live time. In the future, as I probably get another monitor, I can probably vary between, you know, quality and more live time, but I'll never be as quick to respond as a person who's in California, Silicon Valley, where all the crazy internet connections are. I'll never be able to compete with that speed here in Massachusetts. But I make a pretty damn good attempt at it. You know, for what I have to work with, this internet is not the worst. I think we just cleared the entire map. Wow! That was good. I like it. I like it a lot. Hey Alva. Give me this. Okay, she didn't drop shit. It's fine. Nothing really valuable was dropped there. But it's the satisfaction of knowing we perfected a room. And I could be doing that if I was paying more attention, but I'm very sleepy, as I mentioned. I'm only starting to get my second wind. We all know the second wind only lasts for like an hour or two. Ugh. Yeah, that was going to explode on me. That would have been very bad. Okay. That is my mom's name. My name is Wolfie. Well, Wolfie, thank you so much for watching. If you do go to sleep, I hope you have good Skyrim-related dreams. Because Skyrim's a fun game. Oh boy, I'm gonna die again. No, I lived. Okay, that's a scary minion. Never mind, he wasn't. You know, it's hard to tell what actually is scary now. Because things that look like they can't kill my character, they do. Things that, you know, don't, are the ones that usually end up getting me. My minions offer an immense support. Like, They're so fast. There's so many of them. There's nothing over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Must go over there to the secret passage. It's not much of a secret passage, but the game tells me where it is, right? Nor do I want this game to ever do that, because that would just be awful. It's like, well, how do I progress? And that was all the minions there. Now we go to the secret passage. And everything's looking up Millhouse. The den. Welcome to the den. But yeah, as for internet speeds and stream times, that's where we are. It's just it's a delicate balance. It's like if you do live time, then you start throttling your own internet, and it can become garbly. It may even shut down for some people, and I don't want people leaving because they think the stream is dying or over. I want it to be high quality, as high quality as I can get. And then on top of that, I want it to be high quality for the video. Attack speed, cast speed's nice. Energy shield, mana regen, temporal chains. This is a PvP ring, because temporal chains has an affix for PvP. As nice as many of those bonuses are, not as good as our summon wolf ring. We summon wolves with that. That's a free minion. We can get tons of those. That also increases my mana regen and resistances. And even not as good as this level 12 ring, which I desperately need to replace at some point. I've just been ignoring it. I'm going to check my hideout really quick. I want to see if I can forge something on one of my items. Maybe it was my gloves. I want to see if I can put something on my gloves. This is my hideout. It's a nice place. I like it. I cannot put anything. No, I can. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I think we need that 20 dexterity. Do I? Yes, we do. We do need the dexterity. So I'm going to put dexterity on these. That's worth 2 chaos. It's a shame because we got a nice level of resistances here, but I'm going to put the dexterity on, and good. 26 dexterity. So now we can get rid of the ring, and none of our items become unusable. It's called Balancing Act. And now to get a ring. I've been tossing all the rings I've been receiving because I'm an idiot. Damn. You live close to me. I live in Florida. I live close to you. I don't live that close to you. I live in Massachusetts. I'm in the north. I'm in the north. I'm in the north. I'm on the East Coast though, but I'm in the north. Thanks. My gamer tag is Volier tonight. You be careful who you give your gamer tag out to, because this is a live stream. I mean, you're probably gonna get a dozen friend requests from people watching it. If you're fine with that, that's fine, but know what you're getting into. Like, that's, the wide world of the internet. It's an interesting place, to say the least. Okay, let's go places. See, I keep most of my info, within Discord channels, within, other stuff. When I have a Discord for the public here. You can see my news on streaming or anything random that pops to mind. I'm not like a serious Discord planner though. It's more of a, right now it's more of a, oh god, the koala bear! Okay, that why can't I use my thing? Oh, game. It wasn't letting me use my ability. You know why? I equipped my gloves for a moment. That's why. I was like trying to hit him with my initiator, my corpses, to do that. You know, to open up with balls of fire or speed up my minions, and I was in for a rude awakening there. Thankfully, I realized what I did, and I fixed it. But yeah, I should probably throw the Discord thing in the chat. I always talk about it here and there, and most people don't realize I have a Discord for the channel. Oh, okay, I didn't move that. Okay, this is probably gonna crash. No doubt. Oh, it did not crash. I'm surprised.
Oh, we got a little wolf summon.
Get him, my beast. Attack. Alright. I'm glad it hasn't crashed the couple of times that we've done that. Again, I'm not sure why, but it's a good thing. Let's see. I don't have an Xbox One, so I can't. Good night. Bye, Wolfie. Good night. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't yelling at you about like the. I don't want you to think I was like angry at you for playing your game attack. You have to be careful because it's either going to be a real inconvenience for you, or there might be some douche out there that is just the worst kind of person. So you should keep that between you and your friends, or if you're trying to make friends, you need to get to know who people are, because the internet it's a big place, and on a live stream this dialogue gets saved, everything gets saved, so yeah, you got to exercise a little bit of caution, just a little bit of caution. It can be a wonderful thing when people work together for fun, humor, and betterment of humanity. It can be a terrible thing when you get toxic people. I know this because I play Smite. Smite can get pretty toxic. I think I get a little toxic, but I don't break it out on people in the game. I don't whisper anybody. I don't do any of that stuff. I just talk shit to myself, and then I get, put in my place because I'm bad. I think we all have those moments. When we play a competitive game, stuff like that can happen, but I try not to bring down other people. I'll never say something to a person because it's a game. At the end of the day, it's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a game. That's all it is. Games exist to have fun, to create interest. Maybe as a learning device. Maybe as an analog for something else. Games do not exist to hurt people. That is wrong. Okay. Why do I even bother with the Vol runes? I'm just going to get more of these useless map pieces. I have an Instagram. Do I have an Instagram for the channel? No. I've never used Instagram for those reasons. I don't really see what the point is between Discord and the channel itself. I don't need, like, what am I going to do with Instagram? Same with Twitter. Like, I understand Twitter is good for information, but again, the channel and Discord would be decent enough. If I ever did get a smartphone, I think I would upgrade to getting Twitter, just because if I'm away from the computer, I could then access a phone. I don't have a smartphone. The phone I have, and I'm holding in my hands at the moment, is a free state-funded phone. It is tiny. It cannot get internet. It cannot get images. It cannot get video. All it can do is text and call. And I get limited mail features. The mail, again, is text. Just text. Someone tried sending me pictures once, and it looked strange. It was a bunch of symbols. It was showing me the code of the JPEG, not the JPEG. It was showing me the code because it actually can't show JPEGs. It can't show anything. I'd be impressed if an emoji appeared, but they can't even show emojis. I've had to remind a lot of my friends, it's like, if I ever give you my private phone number, dear Lord, do not send me things that are not texts. You will not understand what I'm talking about because I will not understand what you sent. It's such a thing. But it's a free phone, so I can't complain, It's a free phone. I never have to pay for it. It was awesome. It's supposed to be an emergency phone. That's mainly its purpose. You only get enough minutes within a month in case of emergencies. See, that's how most systems in our government should be. If you live in continental US, then yeah, that is what we should be doing, is a lot of services should be free. But they're not all free. So, shame on some senators and some hard-working government employees. Good God, we're strong. Okay, so we got that nice little jewel socket there, and now we can go back to our previous plan, which was getting Faith and Steel. Yeah, I don't care about the overcharge. Faith and Steel get us max energy shield, extra armor, more elemental resistance. That's the main reason we're doing it, is the elemental resistance. It's a small amount, but it's good. And then from there we can get more minion stuff. I'll give you mine, but I don't want people getting my account. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Yeah, don't do that. The thing is, you could connect if you want to like talk to other gamers and things like that. You could connect through the. Let's get this invite going. Copy that, please. There we go. And this is official. Me Discord thingy of stuff. Lol. Yeah, that's the official Discord link. You click on that, it brings you to Discord. If you don't have Discord, then nothing will happen. But if you have Discord, this free program, by the way, you can connect with other gamers in the community. We have rules, we have announcements, we have a silly area, gaming news, other content creators tabs. So if you want to post your own stuff or people you want to support, you post that on the other content creators. But yeah, that's my Discord. So if you want to connect to somebody directly through that, you can. You can totally connect through to other people if you want to play games and whatnot. We even have a voice channel. I think a voice channel. I don't know if we have multiple voice channels, but no one uses them. I don't expect anyone to. Yeah, we have a general. I'm gonna have to talk to Bane. Bane's the one. He's the manager of that of the channel. He wanted to be my manager for that, so I need to talk to him to make more voice channels. Because let me tell you something. We just have one chat. God forbid I get 50 more subscribers that we have to join. That's not gonna be nice. One chat room just screaming.
Oh God! What have we done? Everything is broken.
Okay, okay, those guys are immediately on my face. There we go. Okay. Those are exploding bodies that were not mine. Got him. Okay. Let's go here. You can kill things so fast. Oh, and we died. That was bound to happen eventually. Yeah. We're strong. We're not invulnerable, but we're strong. We are strong. So for those of you who just want to join the Discord and see what's going on there, it's an easy way of getting another way in touch with me or seeing what's going on with the channel. I try to post as much as I can. I've messed up a few times, of course. You know, I've had a few moments where I try to get some content, information on content, and I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I forget to do it. So let's hope and pray I can get better at this. Since I started streaming, I've been a lot more active, like, with the community, which is a good thing. That's the good thing about streaming. The bad thing is, it's like I don't have a moment to myself sometimes. Because I'm pushing myself. I'm pushing myself to do more and more and more. So I need to learn the happy medium of setting a schedule, because I haven't set schedules yet. I need to set schedules. I don't set schedules because I don't like to feel limited. The problem is that I'm getting overworked because I'm messing myself up. I am setting myself up for failure. In a very small but circumstantial way. a bunch of pig-headed archers there. You know, I never bothered to look at their faces. Oh, I killed Bruce, apparently. I didn't even see him. I was too busy. Oh, they're all dead now. What a sad world. Hey, some of them are jiggling. Why are you guys why? You're still alive.
You see that? You're moving.
Okay, Sin, what do you have to say?
When you try to control
I know. Stuff happens. Who can't control everything? What are you, God? That it actually was a demigod. I just said something in the chat on Discord. Oh my god, what'd you say? You said, yo. Hello. How are you doing?
Hulk. Big butt.
Oh god. No. Oh boy. Well, that's why we have the silly stuff channel. That's why we have that. Welcome to hell.
Welcome to the never-ending nexus of torture.
That is my history. I gotta talk to Bane about more voice channels, because some people might want to talk to them. Some people might want to, you know, have other kinds of channels. I'm thinking about doing a fine art. No, if I do that, people think I'm kidding. It's another silly channel. Fine art.
Hulk smash car with butt cheeks part 2.
No. Maybe like general photography. Maybe the pet club. Post pictures of your pets. I don't know. Seems weird. Maybe that's too personal. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with Discord, and it just makes things a lot, you know, more interesting for your viewers and fans and people just jumping in, joining in. We're also going to be taking away the donator tab because a lot of people have been donating money, and it's impossible. We don't have an automated system for that. It's not connected to YouTube. It's impossible to get all that love and support manually inputted into Discord. So we're going to be removing the donor tab. We added it in a long time ago. I was talking to Bane about it. I was saying, well, yeah, I guess we can add in a system to help people, you know that they were appreciated. But then it's like, we can't get everybody because it's the internet. Anyone can show up. God forbid Mother Living Mr. Beast shows up. That'll never happen, by the way, wishful thinking. But he's the guy that likes to, you know, get a lot of attention onto videos and a lot of people and a lot of money. And I would literally cry and jump out a window because, one, awesome. Two, cannot put that many people in the donation tab. That's impossible. It's a manual thing. You have to actually put stuff. So that's going to be going bye-bye. Might add in a... I don't know if we should do a cursed image tab. Those are kind of funny, but people seem to not realize what cursed images are. You know, speaking of cursed images, okay, so if you've ever heard the term cursed image isn't like scary, spooky images. No, cursed image is something that makes you look at it and suddenly say, no, that's no, and it hurts your brain thinking about it. So, for instance, a toilet paper roll that is comprised of more toilet paper rolls, but no paper. That's a cursed image. A piece of cheese that on the inside is solid meat. That's a cursed image. A toothbrush with bristles on the handle. That's a cursed image. That's what cursed images are. Cursed images are images that are just wrong. They are wrong and they break your mind. And that's why they're cursed. They're beautiful. I was thinking of that. Kraken has one on his channel. But people really don't understand what cursed images are. And I hate to have to try to explain it because then people won't even bother reading the explanation. It's like, no, it's not creepypasta. No, it's not cryptids. No, it's not My Little Pony. It is, of course, it could be My Little Pony if all the ponies' colors were swapped. And their little butt tattoos were swapped as well. But the ponies themselves still look the way they were supposed to look, but the colors and the things don't match. That'd be cursed, because you'd be looking at it saying, wait a minute, that's not Applejack. What? No! 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 Yeah, a horrible world we live in. Maybe we can do that with Photoshop. Welcome to the end of the day.
And not before.
Ow. 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 Okay. Live somehow. Ooh, silver coin. I like silver coins. Silver coins are nice. Ooh, the fox. Level 20 gem. It's a random gem, but still, it's decent. I'm not going to stick around to farm that, though. I don't really think the random level 20 gem is worth sticking around for. It could be anything. It could be something horrible. Okay, there's evil koalas here. I hear them. Didn't get a chance to see them because everything is dying. And I will not stop hiccuping. What is going on? Please. It hasn't progressed to loud ones yet. I love Minecraft Cursed Image. I can't spell it. Yeah, I saw a Minecraft Cursed Image once. It was, everything looked normal, but the player's hand was a round sphere, like a perfect sphere grass block. And I laughed my ass off. I think Bane we were talking in chat at the time, and he's like, what the hell's wrong with you? And I was just laughing, and I was like, you don't understand. It's so good. There's just literally the player, everything is blocky. There's a pig, there's a tree, there's the hand. It was actually an image from Minecraft with somebody photoshopped like a really believable, perfect spherical grass block in his hand. It just hurts. It hurts the mind. And there's another one that goes a step further. It's like a chunk of blocks, and one block has been removed, and it's a triangle. But the shape is still a cube that's been removed. So it's like, this does not fit. Another cursed image is macaroni teeth, which is kind of disgusting, but it still is a cursed image because it's teeth. It's a person's mouth. They're opening their mouth, and it's been photoshopped that it's all macaroni. There's no teeth. It's just juicy macaroni and cheese. It's so gross, but it's funny. You have to enjoy a sense of irony and the macabre to really like what cursed images have to offer. Because generally they're things that can be viewed as grotesque in a more ironic nature. The one I saw was a Minecraft tree. The wood was leaves and the leaves were wood. Yeah, that's exactly it. Super Saiyan. That's great. That's great. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's a cursed image. That's a cursed image. It's like, oh. It tweaks a part of your brain that knows what it's supposed to expect and does not get it. It tickles a part of your brain, actually, for being more specific. On a physiological level, you're expecting a pattern, and that pattern changes, and usually in a comically wrong way. Oh my god, this build is so good. I'm sorry, I'm just marveling at the fact I can hurl fireballs at them from a distance. Very little effort. Cannot survive the power I possess. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm very tired still. I'm gonna try to go a little bit longer, but I'm starting to think it'd be good if I got off while I can still spell my own name.
You will.
Spirit hunts.
I'm kind of going cross-eyed here playing this game. This is a good
Stay
game though
true
to
to
just
you.
sit back and play. It's got a humdrum sort of, I don't know, like almost a hypnotic. You know, it's probably not a very good word to use for it, but it's got a hypnotic sense about it. Where did that? You know, I'm gonna use that. I should totally just use a bunch of things. I don't really have a use on that though, doing that. There's no reason. There's no reason to do it. I'll do it though. Don't need that. Here's the skill book.
Yes?
Pretty soon we're gonna start running out of skill books, but
Be
for
well.
now, they're coming in strong. Let's see. We were down here. Increased armor and 5% increased max energy shield, which is always a good thing. 439, you say. Good. 448, you say. Good. And we're getting armor increases, which is also super good for us. I'm also thinking about what else we should do. Like, I don't need the entire minion tree here because we're already ridiculously powerful. It wouldn't hurt, though. More movement speed, attack, cast speed, blah, blah, blah. Damage reductions, blah, blah, blah. I don't think we really need these here. Even though it's a little bit of extra damage, we already have increases, reductions to minion. Increases and reductions also affect us. We don't necessarily need Spiritual Aid. This is really good. Righteous Army is really good, and Redemption is really good. I'm definitely going to go for Righteous Army before that because of the increase in life for the minions themselves. Now, as for everything else, I think we need more resistances. Like this would be super, super good for us. 18% increased maximum energy shield. When I reach a certain level, I'm going to be getting rid of... No, I don't want... God damn it. Game! I'm going to be getting rid of this spirit shield. We're going to be losing 20 energy shield. Well, that's actually not a lot. Never mind, it's not as bad as I thought. When we get a certain level, we're going to be placing it out with a Montegril's Grasp. So we'll have 2 maces. And this one reduces the number of zombies we have, so we have less zombies. However, the zombies have 5,000 extra health. They have 30% increased resistances, which zombies are already really beefy. Their size has been increased by 25%. And then, when the enemies die from the zombies, those enemies explode, dealing 20% of their maximum life damage as fire. And they also deal 83% more damage. Now, we already got, let's see. Where are the zombies? Right here. Zombies are on our tabula rasa. And we've got the minion damage support. We got the melee physical damage supports. They've already got 42% extra physical. They're getting more, 83% physical. They are getting... they don't really use cast support. That doesn't matter. But they can create phantasms. Now, one of the things I could do is, if I really wanted to, I could take away... I need the casting. I need that. I need that. I need to be able to cast things fast. I could take away the phantasms. The problem is I have nowhere to put them. I have nowhere to put the phantasms. That's my only issue. I have nothing else that could generate phantasms as accurate, so they have to remain on tabula rasa. These guys all have to be up here, and there's not a 5th slot. So I think I have to leave those there. Now, if I wasn't using phantasms, but I never not use phantasms because they're super good. They're super useful. I would totally put more damage onto the zombies. But I like having the zombies on the tabula rasa because they get benefits. You know, they get the damage support and the physical support as well. Those 2 are good enough. However, there's nothing saying I can't just stack a bunch of things onto this, right? And put the zombies on there by themselves. I could totally do that. I could just make an entire... You know, that'd actually be better because then my Raging Spirits would get more benefits by themselves. And what we could do for the zombies is... so they deal... If they kill an enemy, they blow them up. So we could give them Movement Speed Gem. Where's that? We give them one of these, so they get more movement speed, so they can rush to enemies. And then we could do something with more minion damage, you know, as we have here. We could just make this entire mace all about the zombie. Yeah, I actually think that's a good idea. Separating the...
Farewell.
Oh, hello. It's a useless necklace.
Keep your life to your own.
Separating the 2 would be good for me. I think it would. Let's see. You should move to Oak Hill, Florida. Well, if I was made of money, Probably not. I don't like hot areas. I like the north. I like it cold in the winter. I like snow. I don't think I'll ever be moving that far away, and least of all in a place like that. I'd have to get married to be convinced to leave the north. It's my home. I love it. I really identify with Game of Thrones. I really do, because I can understand that sense of, like, sanctity in your homeland, sense of love and honor for a specific way of life. I like it up here. I know too much about this place. I care too much about this place. And the seasons. I love the seasons. We have a basic summer. Basic summer. It's been getting hotter and hotter because of global warming. But winter, when it comes, it rolls in. It just plows everything. We get feet and feet of snow. It is gorgeous. I can't teleport across there. I tried. There's a corrupted area over there. Probably go over there, right? Probably should. Unwavering, flooded. For now. Ooh, this place is gross. Interesting. I don't think I've ever been to this. I don't think I've ever been to this one. This corrupted area. It's saying a lot. Got a, yeah, it's that configuration device from Hellraiser. Joy! Joy! Remember, don't try to solve it, or the Cenobites will take you screaming to hell. That movie never scared me. It was so frickin' ridiculous. I can't believe there's people that actually thought that was based on reality. Like, God. Hellraiser is probably one of the worst horror films in existence. The only reason it was interesting was it basically told a tale of human greed and ire. Just like, oh, I'm so smart, or oh, I've got to know all the answers, that kind of stuff. That's very relatable in many ways. A lot of crime dramas that are like that. But, good God, like, Hellraiser is not a very well-written story. It's not a particularly scary one, either. It's just, ugh. Ugh. Predictable. Predictable. And a lot of the horror movies coming out during those times, they were they were what they were. You had Candyman, you had, you know, Freddy Krueger, you had Jason. I don't consider any of them scary. Now the first versions of them, definitely the first movies were always the best. Like the first Jason movie, it wasn't even about Jason. It was literally just Friday the 13th. And it's someone is killing people. And then you have, where am I going? Then you have, Nightmare on Elm Street. And the first one was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. It was okay. It was okay. You have the Michael Myers movies, Halloween. The first Halloween is actually kind of scary. Why? Because it's realistic. It's about a killer. You don't know where he is, and even when you're seeing through his eyes, it's very claustrophobic. And we're talking about horror movies, by the way. How do we go from moving to different locations to talking about horror movies? I happen to do this. It's my job. But yeah, it was scary because it was close to people's minds. Halloween, the first movie, is as real as horror movies can get. And yeah, it's probably the best of those movies for that reason alone. But Hellraiser was fucking awful. I was laughing watching it. It was laughably bad. It's only the I don't know. It's like the mythology they try to present. That's the only thing about it that stands out. It's like, yeah, there's a device that is on Earth for some stupid reason, and if you solve it, dark forces will take you away. Why is it there? they try to pin it off like, oh, someone brought it there. Or later on in the series, it's like, no, the Cenobites brought it there. It's a really confusing mess. It doesn't quite all line up. Oh, by the way, there's this little cube that you're totally gonna want to look at. But if you do, you'll die. It's like, what do you call it? The Ring. The Ring is a film about tapes that were created by someone very, 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 very evil and twisted. If you look at those tapes, you will be cursed. Die. 70 days. But yeah, if you look at them, you're dead. So, naturally, the fear is knowing that at some point the characters are going to view the tape. In fact, there's almost an unknowable fear with the audience. Oh god, I don't want to look at it. The psychology of it. It's like, oh god, it's going to kill me too. Oh my god. But, of course, you know, that's how they play you. The Ring was decent in that respect. It scares you. It scares you. The thought of looking at something could kill you. It could be terrifying. Something that you're not supposed to see. That kind of stuff. In fact, you're not supposed to see it, and yet you will see it. That scares people more than most things. It's like clowns. Clowns scare people because they look human, but they're not human. Get it? It's creepy. It's creepy because it's familiar, but it's unfamiliar. It's alien to the mind. That's why people have fears of clowns. Mannequins are the same way. People who are afraid of mannequins. People who are afraid of mannequins are afraid of things that are the same but are not. They are alien. They are inert. Things that shouldn't move, that move. Whereas with clowns, it's just the fact that they look so much like a person, but their facial features are distorted. The irony is the clown started as a positive thing. Always. It was designed in theater to show emotion, highlight emotion. We're talking about like medieval France, you know, era. Clowns would appear in all shapes and sizes and colors and formats for theater, for the enjoyment of the masses. If they were sad characters, they were supposed to portray sad, they would look truly sad and mournful. If they were supposed to portray, you know, historical figures like death or the devil, that have very menacing or very symbolic features and colors. If they were supposed to, a lot of things that they're supposed to represent. And that's what the clown makeup does. But it has a psychological backfire because, especially in this day and age, people are terrified of them. God, Year of the Clown didn't help anyone's fears. I remember that. Oh god, that was too funny. Year of the Clown. There were 911 reports coming in. It's like, oh, there's a clown in my backyard. Okay, 20% increased armor, 10% increased maximum energy shield. Energy shield recharge rate, and 8% elemental resistances. We have 906 shield now. What's our defenses at? Much better. Our lightning resist is still something to be desired, but so far, that hasn't been the be-all, end-all of our experience here. We haven't needed the resistances as much as we think we need them. We will need them, though. Surely. Before I reach Katava, I will desperately require updates of resistances. Because, for those of you who haven't played this game through, when you fight Katava at the end of the game, he spills his gross blood on you, and it destroys your resistances. Permanently. So you have to... I think you take like a 35% hit to your resistances, which is quite a lot. It's more than I have. Can't really afford it. Now what I should do is find an alternative way of getting dexterity on my gear. And then I should totally get... Or, yeah, this ring is really outdated. I don't need this ring anymore. What am I talking about? 5% to all elemental resistances. Well, why don't I just get a lightning resist? I could get a dual resist ring. I could totally do that. As a matter of fact, before I even forget... Well, first thing right here. Okay, we're going to talk to Ina. She's going to use her most useless druid skill of all time.
Web she weaves with fibers. Web she weaves with fibers.
Never mind. She didn't do it yet. Okay. She's going to turn into a flaming fox. Literally a web browser. And she was going to destroy it. And she's already here. God, this woman is everywhere. Okay. Actually, we just picked up a nice ring. Oh, what's this?
Oh, cold and fire resistance. Chance to ignite. Never mind. That's a bad ring, because that'll burn us, too.
It has really good resistances, though. However, we need lightning. Fire and lightning resistances. Hell yeah. We'll do that. The deep ones hide. I, again, don't really care about that. We'll keep the ring just in case, but I don't think we're going to need it. We're going to do something with that ring there.
Be kind if you can.
No, not the guild stash, please.
Anything but the guild stash, please don't do it. Don't kill me.
Hey, could I put that... Thank you. Good God. Why do I even care about that? I don't care about that. Why do I have that jewel? It's not a good jewel. It's a shield jewel, and we're not going to be using a shield for much longer. So we have to keep that on us. We have this map fragment that we really don't have a use for. I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna toss that.
You are well?
Oh, I hate my inventory. It's so messy. And we got this other thing we could... yeah, let's get rid of that. The rarity of items found, though. Man. That's pretty good, but it's also not.
Go with the spirit.
It's also not. Okay. So here... I messed up. I put something in here. I don't know where it is now. What did I put in here? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Let's, excuse me, game. Okay. Here's what I want to do. I want to reforge this. Target is not magic. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Can I... probably a waste of an Orb of Scouring, but we've got tons of these. Oh, we just lost the bonus to that. Oh, that's... oh, wait. 12 to fire and lightning, and then 10% to all elemental. And cold resist! Oh, that's good! Okay, so... Okay. Now, here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can still apply something to this. So if I can't, I'm going to be kind of mad. But it's still a really good ring for resistances. Let's put that there. It looks like we can. But it's only damage. Shit. You know why it's only damage? Because it has the stuff on it. Cold resist, and the elemental resist, and the fire and lightning. That is an insane ring for us. And it gives us the damage to attacks. I don't think it's worth it, but it's the only thing we can put on it. Chaos damage to attacks. Might as well, right? Yeah. Dexterity. We no longer need you. Okay, that's an insanely good ring. So look what that did for us. We got 61 fire resist, 57 cold, 26 lightning. We boosted our resistances up by a ton. This is the difference here. 44, 23, 9. 61, 57, 26. That ring made up the greater sum of all of our resistances. It's fantastic. Now, if only you could put it on unique items, right? In the future, I may have to get rid of this ring here. As much as I like the free wolf, the wolf is not nearly as good as it could be.
Greetings.
The wolf... yeah, it's another It's another summon, but when Katava hits us, we're gonna have a very bad time. Gonna totally have a bad time with that. Summon a band called the Barking Spiders. Well, that's intriguing. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Waylon. Waylon
Into the most
Whalum Park! Hey, a book of skill. Thank you so much. That works out. I like that. Thank you. And that's going to put us straight at increased armor and energy shield. Yay! 478. It's not bad, and our armor now is 261. We don't have a lot of armor. I mean, 6% estimated physical damage reduction. We mostly have energy shield. We had more armor when we had the other gloves, but these gloves have trigger word of war on kill. For now, they're good, and they also have our dexterity. We would need to get gloves that are armor or energy shield or both that also have dexterity on them, either naturally or better. Our gloves are the only thing we can really upgrade. I mean, I could upgrade my belt, but that gives us a ton of strength. And if I remove that strength, I probably won't be able to wield half the stuff I have. Can't get rid of this. Absolutely cannot. Absolutely cannot. Absolutely cannot. Could, not necessarily wanting to because of the 27 to all attributes and the increase in minion damage. So, the least important items. I mean, this could be the least important item if not for the resistance to fire and the perfect slots. So it can be improved. This can be definitely improved. Boots and most definitely gloves can be improved. Not so much the belt. And I doubt I'm going to find a better ring anytime soon. And I completely discounted the 75 to max life. We have 1,592 health. That's amazing. A little bit of mana too. A little bit of mana. And this is gonna that's gonna go kaput. We're not using the energy shield. So I'm thinking let's see, Vol City. The Vol City now. What am I supposed to do again? We're supposed to go to the Dread Thicket. That's you know? Let's see. Yeah, that's right. She doesn't turn into a fox till you have all the fireflies. Because she needs fireflies to cast the Firefox spell. Who would have thought it? In memory of Groost. Okay. I'm going to go to his shrine and honor him. And I think after we do that quest, we'll probably end the stream there. Because... again, I'm tired. My second wind has kind of ended here. Talk to Helena. Skeletons. Why do they just attack? Like, seriously. Why do they just attack? Ooh, what was that we just picked up? The one ring of power. Increased rarity. Wow, that's actually terrible.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I know a Buckle. He's a dead, angry
Be well.
beast
I
thing.
feel I have
She's
failed.
mad. Wow, that's a terrible reward. Okay.
Farewell.
I was hoping for another skill book. See, that's not good. That's not good because I need this for my build. Absolutely must have. Non-negotiable. I need to have my minions powerful. Anything that gives me a minion bonus is my friend. I need that. We're at 62. We're almost there, but we're going to be not doing that tonight because I'm tired. I am tired. Let's get something happy here. Let's do some... Nope, that's not it. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't you just love the feels there? So, how do you get roles on the Discord? Like I said before, The Discord, we're gonna be getting rid of the donator tier. That's going away. That's getting canned because it's impossible for us to add every single person that gives me money onto it. That's impossible. There's no bot that can do that. We can't do that. We have to manage it each time. I'm not doing that. So the donator tab is going away, and people will be moved down into the basic community or the online category. I'm thinking, what was the community again? I think community is like collaborators, because I see at least 2 people I know. So it's people Bane knows and people I know. I'm thinking I'll talk to Bane about it. We'll probably change the online thing and make it something like a group. And then we might make something else. There might be some other kind of tier. I don't know. But really, it's more of a way. Discord's more of a way for us to communicate, for me to communicate what I'm planning, what I'm doing on the channel, or just a place to hang out in general. Yeah, it was really a thing I was talked into. Good night. Good night, Super Saiyan. Thank you everyone who showed up during this stream. Super Saiyan, Lisa. There's more people. I know there's more people. Super Saiyan, I see Lisa. I know there was more people. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Path of Exile Legion. You actually get to see me play a good character for once, because the one I was building was awesome looking, but I never got it to pay out. So the Necromancer is the way to go. Always, ever, forever. I'll still be playing this season. I'll try to get some more videos on it. But our next stream might most definitely be Skyrim survival series. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful night, and I'm gonna grab something to eat and watch some movies before I fall asleep. Bye bye.